What?
I heard you say Destiny.
Why would I say that? I've never spoken about that game in my life.
Harsh.
Oh, whoops, I got this set up wrong. Oh, this is gonna be really fucked.
Do you want to restart something real quick?
I can fix this. The stream is
Oh,
just
Jesus,
gonna
what
look
did you do?
real wonky, because
What
normally
did you do?
when we do Roll20 and I'm streaming, normally what I'll do is have a second browser up, which is
Mhm.
where the stream comes from, and it's a smaller monitor. But I forgot to do
Right.
that before pressing start, and now it's on the ultra wide monitor. So now it's gonna
Oh.
be real wide. That's fine.
Oh. Horrifying. Cool. All right. So this is going to be kind of a quick and dirty game. Apologies if it's a bit rusty. I threw this together more or less in one night, so
As is tradition.
bear with me on this. As a tradition, yes. But yeah, let's go ahead and begin then. Assuming you're ready, Mark.
Yeah, of course.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh.
Yep.
Nope, nothing. My mic wasn't picking up. That's all.
There you go. Oh, actually, well, that's good timing. My food's here. Let me grab that before we start.
God damn it.
Bruh.
Come
It
on.
just got here. It just got here.
Come on.
I don't want to get porch pirated.
Porch Pirate's food.
A lot of people.
Oh.
Porch
Seems-
Pirates will take anything, no matter how like unnecessary it is. They stole a book from me one time.
It seems so risky with food, though. Like, unless they're quick with it, but...
You never know.
God, what if they ordered sushi?
I don't know. I'm not a porch pirate. I wouldn't know what they. I don't know what
You
their
don't know the
reaction is with
stress.
sushi. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they look in the bag and they're like, "Oh, I don't want that," and then they leave.
Been trying to remember my fucking character.
You made it like 2 days ago.
I made it in a days, bro. I blinked and the character was ready.
So the best ones
You
are
blinked.
made.
I see Ollie's hiding his character again.
Oh, God. Are you another frog?
Almost. I had the image ready for the frog even. But then it was gonna be a rogue, and I don't like playing rogue. Yeah, it was this image.
Well, was the frog going to be compensation for you playing rogue?
Why is it Eileen the hunter?
It is. Fuck.
Wait, oh my god.
Why would
I
you?
kind of love that, actually.
Why
kinda
would
love
you
that.
draw that? I mean,
That's so good.
just gonna.
This artist draws a bunch of frogs in different classes. I have a collection.
Mickey, you can use this. I'm gonna.
One of these, I feel like you're just going to go through every single one of the frog classes.
I'm dropping the rogue one because I don't enjoy playing rogue.
You're straight up deleting it. Like, don't even be tempted.
Yes.
It's the
All right,
only way you
for real
might
this time.
conceivably have fun as rogue.
Is by playing a frog. Honestly, with the jump, that might be kind of fun. Jump into the back line and sneak attack.
Imagine guards playing cards in guarding a prison cell or something, and they just hear the quiet. with each step of the frog row.
All right. So, let's get started then. Reese, I'm gonna do my best to give you kind of a crash course tutorial in this game as I can. Feel free to stop us if you have any questions about what's going on, but this should be pretty... I'm not going to do anything too complex this session. probably.
All right.
So, we're going to start. It is late morning on a day in that transitory period between late summer and early autumn. We are in the small town of Eldebrook, near the Velaresan city of Aristal. It is a beautiful morning. Harvest is being gathered as people go about their day. This town is maybe 20-30 miles from the city of Aristal, so it's kind of out in the country, out in the sticks a bit. Not a huge guard presence here, except for the 2 large dogs that bark at everything.
Shut up. Sorry to interrupt. Remind me where Aristal is?
That was Song of the Wild. That's where you guys started.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah. So we're not there, but we're near there. Excuse me. God. There, I got something stuck in my fucking throat. I'm off to a good start. Okay, so, but yeah, there has been, with the city being out kind of more, or the town being more out in the sticks, there's not a huge guard presence here. A couple of guards from the Order of Stone make their way out to guard the town, but for the most part, they're left to their own devices. And recently, there's been reports of strange monsters appearing in the woods. And so, the local guardsman has put out a bounty to local adventurers to come in and help out a bit. You 3 see adventurers of, I'd say above middling skill. I'd say you're well seasoned at this point. Have answered the call. So let's go ahead and start with Mark. I know you love going first. Why don't you describe for us, as you approach the town of Eldebrook, what would people see?
Well, they would see a moderately tall, very well-built silver dragonborn. He is armored very finely in silver plate and blue tabard. He's got a big old hammer at his hip, or on his back, I mean, and a few tomes strapped together with belts attached to his main belt.
Very nice. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you approach the town on this fine morning, and it's a bustling town. People are up and at it. People are going around working, doing all sorts of stuff right now.
A bussin' town.
It is a bussin' town indeed.
Damn it.
The town do be bussin'. And you've been told to go and meet with the local guard captain, which you would know is referred to as the Stone Guard. So as you approach this town, next up, Reese, why don't you describe your character for us as you approach?
All right. It's the shorter than average goblin with a strange green skin as opposed to what they normally see. Quite handsome for his race too.
All right.
And
That's a low bar.
Still like a
Yeah.
3 by human standards.
I'd say maybe a 4, you know.
Okay, all right, allowed.
And yeah, he's dressed like a stereotypical pirate, so long trench coat, white shirt with like the collar, and no hat on though.
No hat. Okay. So you two kind of bump into each other as you're crossing the main central thoroughfare of this town. You see, it's one of those small, like, kind of one-street towns. There's a few shops here. What you seem to be the barrack/town hall. Otherwise, the town is mostly surrounded by farmland. So it's pretty easy to tell when you spot another adventurer here. And you guys, I think at a first glance, you can tell, okay, you're both here for the same bounty.
Oh, I take it you're here for the job as well, correct?
I am, man.
You seem a
All right,
little-
good deal.
You seem a bit lost. We're so far from the ocean. How did you get here?
Oh, well, a few landlubbers, they cheated me out of some gold, and I'm trying to track them down.
I'm sorry.
Should I not do the voice?
No, please, by all means,
You're
do
good,
the
man.
voice. I encourage you to do it.
I would almost say it's required.
It's required. All right, I'll stick
Like,
to
you
it.
set the precedent, you gotta stick with it now. Fuck, I can't think of the word I'm trying to use. Fuck.
You can't what?
I can't think of words anymore, god damn it. You're determined, that's a good trait to have as an adventurer, for sure. I feel like there should be at least one more, though.
What makes you say that?
It's just my gut. It's always firm on this sort of thing. You need at least 3 or 4.
Oh, I love a man with a strong gut feeling.
As you have this thought, Ollie, what happens?
Little did they know, both of them have low perception. The other adventurer was there all along.
It's true, I have terrible perception.
They quickly notice that they look down and they see that the floor is sticky.
Oh, gross.
You've been standing on some kind of slime this whole time.
Oh my god.
The slime quickly removes itself from below you and turning into a complete blob. A pink blob with stuff floating inside of it. Very random stuff, like weapons, a whole ass backpack and stuff. And finally, it tries to communicate.
What?
What are you?
Oh, it's the character. Oh, it's that art.
Noticing that you fail to understand it, it slowly takes shape into that art. Yeah, kind of fitting itself inside the armor that was already floating inside of it. Gargoback.
Pardon?
That's my name, Gargoback.
Oh, a lovely name. I like it.
He's befuddled, bemused. He doesn't know what to make of this. He's never spoken to a slime. I'm Belisarius.
And I'm Tark.
Ooh. Why were you stepping on me? That was very rude.
Why were you on the ground?
What? Aren't we all on the ground?
You're more on the ground.
Well, it's kind of tiring keeping shape all the time, you know? I don't know how you people do it.
I feel like every
It's-
interaction between Mark and Ollie's characters always starts the same.
It's terribly every single
Stepping
time.
on him.
I don't know how you forms keep so attached the whole time.
Well, we have skin. It's much like how plants keep form.
That skin thing sounds disgusting.
You're disgusting.
No, I'm sticky.
You gummed up my boots. Wait, no, I don't have boots in my art. I just have feet. Oh, it's worse.
A roll for athlete's call.
Ugh, gross.
Hey, all of that is part of me, and then
That's-
you see tiny bits of slime crawl off you
Ugh.
towards
Ugh.
Gargoback.
Wow.
Amazing. All right. Well, as you guys have this conversation kind of out in the main thoroughfare of town, you see the door to the central guard post opens, and out comes a man, a human man, probably early to mid 20s, rather young. On the shorter side, fairly built, pretty stocky for a man of his height, adorned in silver and blue armor, which some of you may recognize, those of you around here, as a paladin of the Order of Stone. He approaches you all and says, "Right, good morning, friends. Take it you've come from around to take a look into the bounty for us."
Yes, correct.
My name's Stone God Gallon. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, it's a boy! Also, hi, Mickey. Hello.
Is Mickey here?
Mickey's listening.
Oh, she got in just in time for the cameo. Nice.
Should I know this guy?
Yes, Ollie.
I don't know him.
You
Reese
have an
doesn't.
excuse. This is the NPC we adopted in Song of the
The
Wild.
bandit that you saved.
Oh,
Way back in the day.
he had such a different image that I did not
He was-
recognize.
I gave him new art because the art that he had didn't feel proper for an actual paladin. But he's still got that same kind of fire in his eyes, so I think it works. Anyway,
Mickey is pleased.
Perfect. I'm glad. Right, well, it's pretty straightforward. We've had a couple of farmers talking about some animals going missing. We think it might have something to do with these creatures out in the woods. We'll give you 100 gold each if you manage to clear them out, bring proof of their demise and all that. And if you happen to find any signs of missing animals, we'd give you extra for that as well. So all there really is to it, honestly, it's pretty straightforward.
All right. Which farm are these animals disappearing from?
Few of them in particular. One in particular actually would be that'd be Old Man Jenkins. His farm kind of outside town a bit. Seems like actually they might be targeting his farm most. I'm assuming because he's out on the edge of town, but who knows?
Makes sense.
I can point you in the direction of where the beasts have been kind of congregating, though. You want to go take a look?
If you could mark it on my map, I'd appreciate it.
Well, no, the settlement needs your help. So he kind of points you in the direction of where he believes the beasts in the forest are congregating, and he also kind of gives you directions to Old Man Jenkins' farm. Whatever order you guys want to do this in, it's up to you.
We should check out the farm first, right?
I'd say so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
As we head on, you just see, as my character moves, pieces of her just fall, and I have to line back, following her.
Vile.
Oh my god. Mickey, if you missed it, Ollie is playing a slime girl. Yeah. All right. You guys head off to Old Man Jenkins' farm. I do not have a picture for Old Man Jenkins. So use your imagination. You arrive to kind of a nice little farmhouse. It's kind of one of those ranch-style homes, patio that wraps around the house a bit. A rather large plot of land that he's on. We're at the point where like the flatlands kind of are starting to turn into the rolling like foothills of the mountains off in the distance. So you see a lot of tall grass growing, the green slowly turning to yellow as the season changes. You see a large number of cows and sheep mostly. Kind of just out there grazing the fields as you come down like the long winding dirt road to his house. You see an old orcish man sitting on the porch of his house, kind of in a rocking chair, wearing a straw hat and otherwise comfortable work clothes, smoking out of a pipe. It seems like he's been working probably since before the sun came up and he's just taking a bit of a break. Looks up as you all approach. Hey there, hello?
You're Old Man Jenkins, correct?
What are you calling old?
It's... You.
I don't like your tone, boy. You're
Damn,
old.
calling a Dragonborn boy is kind of racist.
Is it?
Wait, no, I'm not. All right, fine. What do you want? What do you want?
Your animals, they're gone. We wish to avenge them because they are most likely not alive.
Oh shit, right. Yeah, I've had a couple of sheep go missing over the last couple of weeks, actually. Here, and he gets up, gets this kind of cane and starts walking up. He goes, I can show you where they've been going missing. They walk on a bit. As you're walking on, you notice there is another. You're kind of looking around the area. It's mostly just this one house out in this rather large field. You do spot another building a few hundred feet away on a neighboring plot of land. It's another farmhouse, similar in structure to this one, except you notice there's a massive stone tower connected to it. You see Old Man Jenkins kind of waves as they pass. You don't see anyone there. Assume maybe it's just you just assume someone's at the window or something. But he keeps walking on deeper into the pasture. He's like, right, well, I've noticed, to be honest, I don't really want to get too much closer myself. There's been some weird stuff going on recently. But, there's kind of like a road going down towards this pasture. It seems like kind of going out into a couple of trees down at the bottom of the hill. Right down there is where I've been finding some of the remnants of my little critters. That sounds more grim than I meant to. When I say, I meant like there's been like dry blood and whatnot, but there's also been some weird some powdery substance, some kind of scorch marks. I'm not one of the magic types, but
Powder.
it seems like I don't know shit from brick. So
Can I make like an Arcana check?
you would probably need to actually get there to take a look at it, but we'll
okay.
keep that in mind.
Okay.
You're not
hello,
there yet.
Flint. Hi, Flint.
He's kind of pointing in the direction of it. Hello, Flint. Yes, Mickey, I have learned from you. I've also learned that Roll20 fucking sucks. And also, I forgot. But, yeah, if you guys have any more questions for Old Man Jenkins, you may ask them, or whatever it is you want to do.
How many animals and how frequently?
Let me see. I think I've lost about 3 of my prized sheep so far, and they got old Snapbone too.
Snapbone?
And one of my shepherd dogs.
Ah, my sympathy.
Hey, he was a good one.
Did you have sympathy for the sheep?
Oh, yes, but I like dogs.
Not
Now he's
sheep?
racist.
Look, sheep are fine animals, they're just not good pets, speaking from experience.
Why do you have experience with keeping sheep as pets?
But why do you question everything I do? What is your deal?
Well, I am a cleric of the order domain. I must know things to keep things in order.
Must you?
Yes. Speaking of which, show me the tracks, please.
He points you down kind of the path that you're like at the top of the hill, and he kind of points you further down the hill where the path leads. Like right down there, that copse trees. That's where all the weird stuff's been happening. One of the sheep's favorite grazing spot too. I've had to keep him out of there for a while now.
Alright, may I investigate the area for any sort of marks that were left?
You're heading down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you guys can head down, 3 of you. Yeah. As you walk down, go ahead and make. What are you looking for specifically?
If there's any, I assume there's just marks regardless, and we can see that pretty easily. Or do we have to investigate for it?
There's definitely some weird disturbances as you get down to this part of the copse of trees and stuff. You see what would you see as a baseline? You've got like kind of like we described. You do see what appears to be some kind of scorch marks in the grass. Some indentions, like scratches in the mud, look like they could be footsteps. Anything more specific would be an investigation check. Anyone who would like to participate?
Oh, I should have taken proficiency in this. No.
Would I
Reese.
be? Oh. No, I'm gonna let Reese cook.
Okay, you figured it out.
All right, cool.
Not bad. What's up?
So I'm gonna ask if I can find a trail, but that can wait.
Go ahead and roll. We'll get to that in a bit.
Survival?
Tark, is there? Tark, is there anything specific that you want to know, or are you just kind of looking generally?
So there were scorch marks, right?
Mhm.
Am I able to know like where they came from? Like, was it like a bomb or like a spell or something?
I'll say on an 18. That would normally be Arcana, but it would be the same roll either way. So that it'd still be an 18 either way.
Alright.
So I'd say for that it would be. You get the sense that they're. Well, I guess. Okay, I guess I just what I was saying. You get the sense the flames were magical in nature. They were very controlled. It didn't spread like a wildfire would spread. It was very pinpoint, very, very targeted, so to speak.
Okay.
You also get the sense that it doesn't look like it was used in a struggle necessarily. That maybe it went off unexpectedly. Okay, I may have contradicted myself. It went off unexpectedly, but it was magical in nature because it didn't cause greater destruction than it could have.
Okay.
So you get the sense that this was some sort of maybe like a magical feedback of some sort.
Interesting.
But you do get the sense that magic was cast here.
All right.
Probably by a reckless caster of some sort.
All right.
And you may choose whether or not you wish to relay that to the rest of the party.
I would like to relay that.
It is relayed.
All right.
Doesn't seem very orderly of this spellcaster.
Wild magic sorcerer, perhaps? Maybe just blew up.
Wild magic isn't very orderly. Also, Cole, can I give myself guidance?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, that 13 is a little better.
You're looking for tracks, you said?
Yeah.
You see a bunch of footsteps here. You see, I think the one that sticks out to you the most is what appears to be a set of what look like boot prints, like from a
What
human.
size?
On a 13, you don't know. Bigger than you. Roughly average human size. Nothing like super big or whatever.
Adult male? Adult female?
You rolled a 13. I think you also would notice a large number of smaller footsteps. These more like three-toed and clawed. That appear to be kind of all over the place. And you look around and you see you're kind of like in the central, like you're almost like in a pit of some sort. Like there's cliffs around you with trees and stuff. Not like mass cliffs, like small rocky outcroppings and whatnot. And you notice a lot of these footsteps seem to have run behind some of these rocks. And as you look around, you notice that there is a rather large tree on kind of the other side of this copse that you're in right now, or this clearing that you're in right now. And one of the set of tracks goes behind that large tree.
Well, I'm who's basically a blob on the floor following the footprints.
Mhm.
We'll go behind the tree.
Okay. Can I have you make a perception check for me, please?
I didn't take advantage proficiency on this because I thought it would be funny.
Not so funny now, is it?
I think it's pretty funny. Okay. Interesting. Wow. Okay. You poke your head, Gorgle, back behind this tree, and you see what appears to be a small little patch of red scales, like eyeing you from behind one of the hollows in the tree. A pair of like golden eyes watching you.
Well, like Dragonborn or Dragon or
Uh,
Kobold.
looks more like a kobold.
Alright, that's a kill on side. I'm kidding.
Hold on.
Is it terrified? Is it preparing to attack? What are you doing right now?
It doesn't seem to know that you can see it, for one. Make an insight check though for me.
Damn.
No idea.
Claire Gaming.
Oh, can I add guidance like this is Baldur's Gate?
I mean, I guess I don't see why not.
You will regret this.
I think you get the sense she was waiting for someone to walk up. Just like that. In fact, can I have everyone make me a perception check real quick?
Oh no. Oh. Roll? There we go.
Oh man.
That's fun. Okay. So we'll wait till Ollie gets back. What are you two doing in the meantime? You don't know that he spotted the kobold yet.
Ah, okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
I guess I'm looking at the scorch marks still.
Okay.
You're gonna see the slime gonna make an arm and gonna make a beacon emote with that arm out of the blob.
Okay.
Alright.
To be clear, I just want to be clear. The kobold can see you. She just doesn't know that you can see her. So anything that could be perceived as aggression may lead to an act of aggression. Just show you are aware.
I'm just calling the boys over, and as they approach, I will shape up back into my humanoid form.
Do you two approach?
Ah, see why not?
Okay. You guys approach.
Hello,
And,
little one. Are you guilty for all of this?
You can't
Hey.
see me.
Do you speak common?
I am one with the tree. You can't see me.
Wait, hold on. I speak Draconic. I forgot to put it in my sheet, but I totally can. Because I get 2 other languages proficiencies, I promise.
It's not in your shit, bro.
I forgot to put it! I'm sorry, Cole! This is technically a custom race because it's the Fizzban version. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Alright.
serious.
Okay. So you have dragon.
Yeah.
I am perceiving you, little one.
Wait, hold on there, cousin.
Oh, hello.
But he's not your cousin. You're a dragonborn, not a kobold.
We're both children of dragons, allegedly.
How can I help you on this fine day, sir?
Do you know what happened here?
No.
Come on.
No.
Listen, the farmer here is a very nice man, and he's been going through a lot of trouble lately. I'd really appreciate it if you just leveled with me here, okay?
I don't think he's that nice.
Could you tell us, please?
I'm speaking Draconic this whole time, so I don't know if you
what
can
makes you
understand
think
that.
what makes you think I don't know Draconic?
Do you know
Do
Draconic?
you?
It's not in my sheet, but I do know it. Bro.
Wait, no. Okay, look. As a Fizzband Dragonborn, I get 2 languages, common and 1 other. I didn't put it
He's
because I
just fucking
didn't.
with you, dude. He's just fucking.
I know. I didn't want to fuck with the adding custom
You're
proficiencies
fine.
in
You're
5.
fine.
The character mancer sucks. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Fine. We trap animals when they come down here. Then they're taken.
May I ask where?
Eh.
You don't know?
Oh, you spoke. I'm not actually sure. That is not information that we were privy to.
So are you working for someone then?
I believe so, but we haven't had much interaction with him face to face.
Interesting. Do you know where I could speak to this person?
Yeah.
Well,
Like I said, we haven't really interacted very much.
but how do you know?
I'll let Mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold up a finger and start relaying back what I know in common.
Sure. Yeah.
Is there any other trail that would be possible to follow, or did I only see this one?
There were a number of kobold trails, and I will say, with that passive perception, you guys see a lot of eyes watching you now. I will say, they rolled poorly on stealth. Every kobold here rolled poorly on stealth. There's quite a few of them,
Oh dear.
Oh.
and they do appear to be moving closer as you're talking to this one.
Listen,
Hey, Bellisaurus, could you ask them if they want to die? Because they're kind of approaching us in a hostile manner, and I will not hesitate.
right. He'll switch back into Draconic.
Hmm?
Listen, please understand. Your friends are making my friends very nervous, and if you could have them not approach so aggressively, or stealthily, I mean, I would really appreciate it.
What are you talking about? I don't have any friends here.
But you don't?
I'm all alone.
Can I? No, you're not. Can I?
Yes, I am.
Can I insight? See if she's.
Do you have to insight them?
I mean, no, but I think I should.
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck. Why did I insight this?
We're all alone. Or I'm all alone.
I mean,
I didn't misspeak.
I mean, I clearly see other kobolds off in the tree line. Are they not your
No,
friends?
you don't.
Yes, I do. You can't gaslight
can't
me.
see them.
Yes, I can.
Bellisaurus, I will not hesitate.
Listen, the slime lady will kill them. I'm quite confident.
If these kobolds that you're speaking of are here, and they're not, I don't think she stands a chance. We are strong. We are small, but we are mighty.
That's a shame. I don't like fighting kobolds.
Can
Then
I
don't.
can I talk to you, Belsaurus, and then have you relay a message to try to convince her to not attack us?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Man, what to say? I mean, I guess I want to get like on my hands and knees and like pretend to cry and be like, "Please don't kill us, please." And then, like, I want you to point that out to her.
Oh, we're already going with groveling. Love it.
Groveling to kobolds will lower your rep very hard. To my opinion.
My rep can be lowered.
He's a goblin. He can go lower. Just take that floor you think you've got and knock it down. Like 3 or 4 more pegs.
Okay. In that case, Reese, are you genuinely surrendering and begging for mercy, or is this just a?
Like I'm.
Are you trying?
So,
Can I have you roll a deception for me? And I will say, because Belisarius is translating for you, you may roll with advantage.
All right.
Hey! All right.
I don't think she can even beat that. No, she can't. She can't beat that. Cool. Ah, dang, I was almost in that 20.
Listen, look at my friend here. He's beside himself with grief. He doesn't want to die here.
Before he even answers, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
What are you casting?
Zone of Truth.
Ah.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's the first time I've seen this cast.
Like,
cast.
like not in a very hostile manner. I'm just praying.
Okay, sure. Everyone makes make a charisma save.
Not everyone, just whoever tries to lie.
So me.
Okay. So yeah. You guys can decide if you can choose to willingly fail this, which means you can only speak the truth while you're close to him.
Fine.
If you want to try to resist it, then you may roll a charisma save.
How do I roll a charisma save?
I guess that after you lied, you're fine.
Oh. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, from here on out. So it's something you decide now, Reese. Do you want to try to resist this effect, or do you want to give in and just be truthful?
I'll try to resist.
Okay, so open up your sheet. At the top left, where it says Inspiration Proficiency Bonus, you should see a box that says Saving Throws. Click Charisma, like the word Charisma.
Oh, click on charisma.
Yes.
Okay. Then do normal roll.
Yes. Okay, so you succeed.
Nice.
The kobold fails.
Awesome.
Belisarius, are you going to willingly fail?
I have no lies to tell. I don't know this.
Okay.
I don't know Tark well enough to know he's faking. He rolled a 28.
Fair enough. Okay, so you see the kobold, her eyes just kind of glaze over, like, oh.
It's not a mind control.
Normal kobold behavior.
She's not mind controlled, I know.
Pretty lights.
Okay, she's now zoned to truth.
If you're gonna ask questions, Mark, now's the time.
So tell me about your friends.
They're the best. Are you asking in Draconic or?
In Draconic.
Oh, they're absolutely wonderful. We do so many cool things together. Like we steal animals, we raid farms, we steal bread. We steal a lot of bread
Why do you steal so much bread?
because it tastes good. And
That's
it's easy
fair.
carbs.
Yeah,
Carbs are energy.
Gotta get that bulk. I understand. So tell me about these people you're working for.
I already told you I don't really know him very well.
You really
He
don't.
just
know
leaves us
that much.
letters.
Do you have a
leaves us
letter?
letters and he leaves us bread.
Do you have a letter on you by any chance that I could
do.
read? May I see it?
No,
Please?
no,
Please? Pretty please? Come on.
no.
I'll be a friend.
I don't need a friend.
Yes, you do.
I have plenty of friends.
You won't not for long.
That's mean. You're mean.
Belisarius, are you getting results?
I mean, she admitted to stealing everything back in common.
That's not very orderly. Okay. How about this? We kill them all except for one.
Oh my god.
They're criminals.
I'm a criminal. I mean, what?
Huh?
I mean, okay. Did you relay everything to us?
Yes.
So if I know she has a note, can I steal it?
Yeah. Make a sleight of hand check. We'll do a. Ooh.
I was gonna say, can I try to be a distraction to give Reese advantage
Could-
with
could-
a performance check?
How
Could
are you
my
gonna just?
presence as a kick-ass silver dragonborn in cool armor be a distraction?
I'm gonna. We're gonna all do his things first since he asked first.
Okay, that's
if this
fair,
fails,
that's fair.
we'll go to you. What are you trying? Excuse me. What are you trying to do?
Okay, basically, my character will turn into blob form and we'll do this emo that I'm posting.
Oh boy.
Yeah, make a performance check. Okay, I'm gonna say it actually gives her advantage on her perception check. Or,
No.
it doesn't matter. She has a +8. She'd have to roll 2 nat ones to fail.
Come on, it's possible.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck.
She sees you reaching for the note, and she just kind of bonks your hand away with a staff, like,
Staff.
and she says to you like, "Ah!"
Rude goblin.
Sorry.
What do I hear in Draconic?
That was rather rude, wasn't it, you goblin?
Be ruined in it.
Mr. Dragon Cousin, sir, can you please tell your goblin friend to stop touching me? Stealing is wrong, you know.
That's very rich coming from you.
I'm actually very poor. That was very offensive of you to bring that up.
Oh, right. I see where this is going. Listen, just call your friends out here. We can get this all taken care of.
Does your friend not want to surrender to us still?
In common, do you want to surrender?
I was faking. Don't tell her that.
In Draconic. Yes, he still does. Wait, no, I'm still in Zone of Truth. No.
You don't have to say anything.
All right.
You can omit. Omit is not
Yeah.
lying.
I will bite my tongue.
That looks like it hurts. All right, guys. What's up?
Wait, I'm gonna wait for to hear what the kobold says.
It was gonna be a start of combat, so if you want to do anything, now is the time.
Oh, fireball. I'm kidding.
Okay, cool.
That's it. I'm ready for combat then.
So Belisarius, you hear? All right, guys. I guess they want to fight anyway. I don't know. This is kind of a weird situation, but like, come on out. I think we're gonna fight these guys and take everything they have. Maybe sell it for some copper, some bread. I don't know. And the other two of you guys hears.
No!
I don't know
And
what
you
the fuck
see-
you just said.
Yeah, exactly.
The mic clipped so hard.
Good. That's what I wanted to happen. Yeah. You guys see. Boop. All right, we're gonna move over to the map. Ooh. And here's what I'm gonna say. Reese, since you rolled so high in your deception check, they think you want to surrender. So as they all approach, if you have a split second to make a choice, so I will say you get to take your turn before we actually start combat, because your deception was so high.
Okay. I get a choice.
Yeah. So basics of how D&D combat works is you have an action, a bonus action, and movement.
Okay.
Right. So your movement as a. Why is your movement say 5?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
He got small legs, bro.
They're not that small.
I'm pretty short. I'm 2 feet 10.
Player size minuscule.
Player size amoeba.
I'm sure bees have more than 5 feet of movement.
They've got like 10 feet, I think.
They can fly. Bees.
Bees can fly.
Can't fly.
So your base walking speed should be 30 as a goblin.
All right.
There you go. I'm trying. I don't think you get anything else for being a rogue, as far as movement speed goes.
Nope, they don't
I
give any
mean,
passive
you-
bonuses.
You can bonus dash though, which
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about just base speed. So you have an action, a bonus action, and movement. So for movement is the easiest. Each of these squares. Can you see the squares on the map?
Yes.
So each square is 5 feet. So it's 30 feet of movement. You can move 6 squares. You can also pull out the ruler and just measure.
All right.
So you can move 30 feet as your movement.
Okay.
As a rogue, you have a weapon. And you can attack with your weapon as your action, which would just be pulling up your sheet, clicking on your rapier or your dagger, and we'll go from there when you get to that point.
Gotta wait for your turn, pal.
And as a bonus action, rogues actually have quite a few bonus actions. So since you are dual wielding, you can attack a second time with your weapon if you do so. You can also do a bunch of different things with your bonus action as rogue. You can dash, which means you can run faster. You can dodge. Can you dodge? I can't remember what fucking.
You cannot dodge.
That's a monk thing. You can reduce damage taken though.
That's right.
Not at this level, I don't think though.
What's that's a 5th level thing or 6th?
Evasion. Uncanny. Yeah, you can reduce damage at. That's at level 5.
I thought that was
Where
for AoEs. Or is that uncanny?
No.
That's evasion. Evasion is level 7, which he also has now.
Let us roll initiative.
Well, what I'm saying is because he rolls so high into deception, I'm gonna let him take a surprise round basically.
Oh, okay.
Because there's no way in hell anyone's gonna beat a 28 deception, not these kobolds. So you have your option. If you would like to, you can attack or do whatever you want to do first before anyone else rolls initiative. Reese.
All right. How did you bring out that like little thing that shows me how much space I'm moving?
There's a toolbar on the left, and one of them is a ruler.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go. So
There's a way. There's a way to measure when you select your token as well. If you hold it and right click.
So if you click your token, like you hold down, click your token, then just tap right click, you can move and measure at the same time.
Okay. Hold on. I'll just use the ruler.
That's fine.
But that's the one we were talking to, right?
Yes.
Can I move over there, or I guess like?
Yeah. So you just move
Stab.
to a so. Oh my god, excuse me. So yeah, move to a square that is adjacent to her. That's fine.
Right.
And so I want you to decide now which one of your weapons is in your main hand and which is your offhand.
Rapier in the main hand, dagger in the offhand.
That makes sense. Okay, then you may click on the word rapier.
Alright.
You're going to roll normally. Yes. A 19 will definitely hit. So, what you can do now... So, a few things are going to happen. So, normally this is where you roll damage. Because you are a swashbuckler... So, rogues get a thing called sneak attack, which basically means they get a chance to do extra damage on one attack per turn. And there's a lot of different qualifiers for it. For a swashbuckler, you only have to be... You basically have to be within an enemy with none of your allies being within 5 feet of it, which right now is the case, as no one else is within 5 feet of her.
Right.
So your sneak attack would apply here. So on your sheet where it says global damage modifier, if you would like, you can click the check mark next to sneak attack, and that will apply it to the damage that you're about to do to her.
Okay.
And then you can click on the word rapier in chat, and that will roll the damage for you.
Hey.
Okay.
I like how we're fighting kobolds and we're listening to kill a god. Pick the battle dark hero.
Hell yeah.
I would want nothing less for a kobold fight.
Okay. So that's that. You now have, as a bonus action, there's a few things you can do. And you don't have to do anything as a bonus action. You could choose to disengage, which means you could move away from her without taking an opportunity attack. You could just run. You could just dash normally, move faster. You could attack with your offhand weapon. You basically get to attack again. Or you could just do nothing and not use your bonus action.
I think I'll attack again.
Okay, then do the same thing with your dagger. This will not get your sneak attack, so don't leave it checked for this attack. So no matter what, you can only sneak attack once per turn. And that's a crit. So that... Yeah, so that just means you do extra damage. Okay, not that much extra damage, but you do extra damage.
All right. So he's the 1v1 subclass.
You still only get sneak attack once per turn, yeah.
No, no,
Oh,
I was
yeah,
just
yes.
I was just wondering how he got sneak attack.
He's a swashbuckler, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you guys see your goblin friend runs out, blades out, comes up to this druid and just carves into her with 2 weapons, getting 2 very good hits on her.
Holy shit.
And she calls out, "The time is now!" And now, let's have everyone roll initiative. So, Reese, what you're going to do, you should already have your token selected. But,
Ooh.
so with your token selected on the map, pull up your sheet. At the top middle, above your health, you should see the word initiative. Just click that. There you go.
Oh, I'm gonna go lay down. I'm not gonna go for a bit. Also, Mark, you have 58 health. That's so little.
I know I don't have a lot of con.
But like, I have so much more health than you, bro.
How much health do you have?
59.
Dang.
Fuck off.
We're just going to do... Wow, those kobolds rolled low.
There's not great rolls for everyone.
Okay. Tark, you get to go again. It is your turn.
I get to do sneak attack again because it's once per turn.
Yes, you will have sneak attack again. You have to hit first, but you may. Yeah. So the big number that you roll, so like the 19 for the rapier and the 25 for the dagger, that's you're trying to beat their armor class. And Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, you beat her armor class.
All right.
So fun fact about this: crits double your dice damage. So since sneak attack uses dice, sneak attack is also doubled. Which is why you do so much damage, and that's kind of where the fun in Rogue is. So, a very good skewering on her from the rapier, and you have a bonus action.
All right.
That also hits. He's about to carry this goddamn fight. Okay,
Try to kill her as fast as possible. I mean, she's like
She
the
is-
leader, so...
she is already not looking good.
All right.
She was quite healthy, but you were whittling her down very fast. And I will say, talking is a free action. You may talk as much as you want.
Okay.
Not saying you have to, just it is an option.
I got nothing to say right now.
Okay. Do you wish to move at all, or are you going to stay right there?
Yeah, I'll stay right here.
Okay. Belisarius. Belisarius.
He's
Bueller?
T-posing right now.
Bueller.
Hi, I forgot I muted myself because I was typing something. I see Belisarius just Tark just carve into this kobold. It's like, alright, I'm gonna make use of this opening, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so first,
Hey, Mark,
what?
you should go for another one.
Oh, fine.
Wow.
I guess I'll kill this kobold. So because I think I have this feature, right? Yes. So I'm gonna do this first attack with my maul. That's 24. That hits. So
Very much so.
I'm gonna make this booming blade attack.
Okay.
All right. So that's 12 total.
Oh, dang.
They're
Alright,
kobolds.
cool,
You know what
getting-
kobolds do.
Yeah, I'm getting Pathfinder flashbacks.
I feel like this might be a VNM flashback for us. We're gonna be here for 5 hours fighting kobold.
And I'm gonna keep up the momentum from that one and hit this guy. All right, cool.
Okay.
Splat.
Oh my god.
That's my turn, I guess. All right.
Pretty good one.
Okay, all the kobolds are going together. You see this kobold right here. It says, You have killed our friends! You have killed the blood of the fallen is on your hands! He will charge you,
What the fuck?
and he will dagger you.
That's a hit.
5 damage.
Ow!
And he's the last member of that pack of kobolds. So now this pack of kobolds will approach. This one will take a shot at you with its sling. Suffer! Right.
That. You know what? I don't want to be hit anymore, so I'm going to use 2 runic power. I'm going to cast shield.
Hey, okay. You see the rune on the maul kind of glows up as the stone is reflected off. Kobold goes, sorcery!
It's close to wizardry, really, but it's.
Oh wait, he would have had advantage because pack tactics. And I was gonna get higher than 21. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Or an 18. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's his turn. These two see that the goblin is attacking the lead. Is like, get him! He's hurting her. They are going to both fire slings at you, Tark.
Okay.
So kobolds have an ability called pack tactics, which is why they're so scared. They don't do much damage, but they are dangerous in groups. So they will. Does a 21 hit your armor class?
Yeah, I have 13 armor class.
Oh my
Okay.
Holy.
And the second one will also throw a sling at you. Does a 14 would also hit?
Yeah, right? Because 13?
Yeah. So you've taken 10 total damage.
And
So if you want to, if you click on your token, you should see your health and your AC on your token. So you could just type in -10 on the green circle, and that'll update your sheet as well. There you go. It's kind of the easiest way to do things, in my opinion. Okay, now the druid, she is looking very, very messed up right now. This,
You threaten our way of life, our way of stealing everything we want whenever we want. How dare you?
I have no idea what you're saying.
She is going to. What are you gonna do? I think this might be fun. Okay. She is going to actually step back over here a step. And she is going to raise her little clawed hands. Go, by the powers of lightning and thunder! And she is going to cast Thunder Wave. So I need Tark and Gurgleback to both make a Constitution saving throw. Is it really a DC 11? Doesn't sound right. There's no. That is definitely not right. What is the DC for this
In
actually?
retrospect, I am regretting using my reaction already.
There it is.
It's a druid, so plus wisdom, I guess.
Yeah. We're gonna keep the 10 damage, but I'm just gonna roll again to see if. There we go. So DC 16. That's better. Okay. So Tark, you fail, so you take another 10 thunder damage.
Ooh, all right.
I
Roll
take
back.
half,
You
and I'm not
succeed,
pushed
yes.
back.
Let's just make sure. Yeah. So Tark, you take that thunder damage, and you are shot back 10 feet as a wave of thunder emanates from her and rattles the ground beneath you. In addition, she will raise her hands.
Creatures of the forest, mighty spirits of the ancient wood. Save us, oh my god, save us, save us!
And you see the massive tree that she was hiding behind begins to move.
Ah, fuck.
Roots pull themselves out of the ground, and you see like a crack in the bark opens up like a giant maw.
Oh.
Wait, why did I do that? There's an easier way to do this. Jesus. Hold on. I'm good at this game. Give me a second. I am prepared as always. Oh, that's fun. So it goes now.
Oh.
Sweet.
That
Oh.
worked out very well for me.
Ollie will play one day.
Debatably.
But I've been planning my turn and changing my plans with everything that happens. I'm living that cleric life.
The tree will. You see two roots will run out of the ground and will shoot out to the two people closest to it. It will first attack Gorgleback with a 10
Oh, it's gonna
and
plus mine.
Tark.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
So you do not take damage, Tark, but you are grappled.
Okay.
Did it also grapple me?
It missed you, so no. It will. So yeah, this is a. Okay, so you don't take damage now, but you will take damage at the start of your turn. So we'll get to more about that when the time comes.
All right.
It will also. The range on this. Okay, so it cannot hit Belisarius from here. It is too far. So it will throw a branch at Gurgleback.
That do be hitting though.
Do you be hitting? 11 damage to you. And that is the end of its turn. Gurgleback, it is finally your turn. So,
Holy shit.
Tark is grappled. So what that means is, Tark, you can't move,
Okay.
but that's about it.
Okay. So I can still attack.
Yes. And I will say the roots, you can attack the roots as well. It won't deal damage to the monster, but it could possibly break you free. Or you could just attack the monster and not free yourself. It's up to you.
My character will kind of slime through Tark to here,
Okay.
making him kind of sticky.
Ugh.
And I'm gonna cast Bless on the whole party.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Very nice.
And immediately she's gonna pronounce, Belisarius, kill that thing now! So you have to take an attack as a reaction on it.
I already used my reaction.
But then I'm gonna give it to Tark.
Okay, Tark, you may attack as a reaction.
Okay. So just attack like normal.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
you
because it
can
is
get-
new.
Sorry.
An 11 will. Well, let's see. Are you going for the tree, or are you going for the root that's got you?
Go
for your tree. I'll go for the tree for Ollie.
An 11 will not hit, unfortunately.
Bless! Bless!
True. Okay. So in chat, type /r space d4.
R, D4. All right.
Hey,
That
15?
just barely turns into a hit.
Nice.
All right.
So
And sneak attack is once per turn. So since it's my turn, sneak attack is up.
correct.
So I
So
can do-
you can also so Swashbuckle gives you a thing where you can sneak attack if you're by yourself. That's not the only way you can activate sneak attack. The other way is if you have another ally next to that creature, which in this case you do in the form of Gurgleback.
All right.
So your sneak attack will account for this as well. 20 damage to the tree. You carve into the bark. It's rather soft under your blade. You just carve through like butter. Gurgleback, is that the end of your turn?
I casted that spell as a bonus action because I'm a cleric and I'm just good at everything. So I'm gonna move here and attack the druid.
Yeah, go for it. Definitely hits. 7 damage to the druid.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Tark, at the start of your turn, you are going to take some damage from the grapple, from the branch kind of, or the root kind of constricting you. You take 8 damage.
Ooh.
But you may take your turn.
All right. Well, am I able to tell how the tree is looking or the monster?
You got one good hit on it. It's still looking fine. But that was a pretty good hit.
I'll try to cut myself free then.
Okay. You may roll like normal, and you can go for the root.
hit?
12 will not hit, unfortunately.
God dang it. Okay. Can I use my bonus action then for my dagger?
Yes, you can. That will hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Sneak
That
attack does apply.
Oh well.
that's true. Go ahead and apply your sneak attack because
Do I
you
just
didn't. So you
roll
can
the
also
d4?
just you can just click it in the chat or in the in your character sheet. So where the same place where you click the check mark, if you click the 46 sneak next to it, it'll just pop in chat automatically.
Okay.
Okay, that is more than enough. You cut yourself free, and yeah, you cut yourself. You are no longer restrained. You are free.
Alright,
The root falls away.
Moving was a bonus action, so I can't do that, right?
No, moving is its own thing. You
Alright.
can choose to move further as a bonus action if you choose to.
Okay.
So there's an action called dash. So you have your movement speed, which is just something you do. It's just something you can do for free. You move up your movement speed. There is an action you can take called dash, which lets you move up to your movement speed again. And rogue specifically can also dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
So theoretically, you can move 3 times your speed every turn if you wanted to. That would be your entire turn to do that.
But Reese already used the bonus action.
Yeah.
He did.
Myself. For now. Hold on.
And I will say there are things called attacks of opportunity, which means if you run away from a creature without disengaging, they can't attack you as you run.
No, don't tell. It's
That's
Not for a reason.
it's like a ritual of welcoming, not telling about attack of opportunity to new players.
Can I even disengage?
Wait,
was
doesn't
that?
Swashbuckler have a free disengage if they land a hit?
But he didn't land a hit on the tree.
Oh, did he not?
Just on the roots. So you can't really move without risking an attack. But if you want to risk it, go for it, bro.
This is where the choice comes into play.
Hold on.
Keep in mind, it has a +9 to hit.
This thing does have a very high hit rate.
I guess I'll just stand there.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah?
Nope, never mind.
Oh, good?
Yep.
Okay, dope. Belisarius.
All right. I'm gonna kill this kobold.
Go for it. Are you gathering up your runic power from landing the last 2 hits, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
So does a 16 hit?
On the kobold? Yes, it does.
Okay. 13 damage. That's a +1 to runic
Great.
power. Cool.
There's 1 squad of kobolds dead.
We forgot about blast for Reese's first attack. Rip.
That's a good point.
Oh yeah.
It's too late now, but
Yeah, the turns passed.
I just want to. I'm willing to make certain certain things slide since he's new, but.
all right, rewind time.
You know what? Sure. Reese, go ahead and roll a d4 for me real quick.
Roll a d4. All right.
Yeah.
We should add the modifier to his sheet to make it easier.
Yeah, we should. So that is again exactly what you actually needed to hit. So sure, why not? We'll go ahead and roll your rapier damage. We'll just say the tree takes that damage too. This won't be sneak attack.
All right.
But 4. Okay. Okay. I'll add that in a sec. But sorry, please continue your turn.
Yes. And I'm gonna come back over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna bonk the tree.
Bonk the tree. You
Is
certainly
a
may.
13 hit?
13 will not hit the tree now.
Dang, that's a shame.
So Reese, on your sheet now, under your weapons, you should see global attack modifier. It's already on.
Oh, bless.
So that's the spell that Ollie has given you, or that Growback has given you. So that'll just add a bonus to all of your attacks. And when the spell goes away, we will take that away.
Alright.
Is that your turn, Belisarius?
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions I can use here, so.
Okay. This squad of kobolds is gone. We'll take them off initiative. That just leaves these guys. This one will move up. The tree is considered an ally, so he will have pack tactics. On Belisarius, that's a miss. These two are going to attack Gurgleback. We're now threatening their leader. Uh, 19 and a crit. Does a 19 and a crit hit you, Gurgleback? Okay, Ollie said, I'm going to assume
You
those hit.
killed Ollie.
Killed him
Sorry.
in real life.
So I got credit, so I died. I both hit, yeah.
Okay, so 4 and 4.
I
Is
have
that
to
the
roll.
crit?
I have to
Are you
roll
serious?
concentration
Okay.
checks.
There
we
we
go.
go.
So 10. So
14.
yeah, two DC 10 con saves. You're fine. Less maintains.
Will work. Cannot
Um,
relate.
The druid now will. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect her to live this long. I didn't plan to turn after the first turn. What do you? I think she is going to. She has some really fun high-level spells, but they don't do shit. Oh, here's a fun one. Okay. She will raise her hands again and say,
Fools of my friends, burn in the righteous fire.
which you hear in Draconic, Belisarius, as Disco Inferno.
Oh, wonderful.
Cast Wall of Fire.
Oh, shit!
Where?
She is going to cast it. Good point. Where is she going to cast it? How big is this thing? How do I play this game?
It's very big.
It is very big. Okay, cool. 60 feet.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's a very big wall of fire. Cool. We'll say she casts it right down here.
Oh!
I'm gonna die.
Oh, no.
Okay, can I have you two make a dex save for me, please?
Oh, no.
You are good at dex saves, Tark? Okay, cool. So Tark, here's the thing.
Oh,
Normally, so you both pass. So Belisarius, you take 9 fire damage. Tark, as a rogue, you have a special ability called Evasion.
Yeah.
Which means for a lot of spells, if you succeed on a save, the damage is reduced by half. For rogues, if you fail the save, you take half damage. If you succeed, you take no damage. So you are not harmed by the spell at all.
Sweet.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 55. Whoosh. A wall of fire.
ow.
And she is now concentrating on this. So I would recommend, you're not fireproof. I would still recommend getting out of the fire on your turn.
Yeah.
But that we'll get to that when the time comes. The tree blight now will make a grasping root at we'll go at Belisarius first. 29.
Oh, come on, man.
So you don't take damage, but you are grappled.
Oh.
And 1 at Gurgleback. Okay, Gurgleback is also grappled. And it will use its third attack to actually bite Belisarius.
That's a
It's a
hit.
20 hit. Okay. 16 damage to Belisarius.
Ow.
Gurgleback, you are grappled. So at the start of your turn, you take 11 damage.
Owie. Can I try to escape the grapple, or can I only break it?
First I need a con save for that check, if you would. You're fine. So yes, the escape DC is 15 if you want to use an athletics check to try to break out of it. You may also try to attack the root to break it.
I will escape.
Okay, make an athletics check. DC 15.
Thank God I'm made of slime, because I have advantage.
There you go.
It's at athletics, right?
Yes.
Wait, bless one.
It's not gonna help. So you remain grappled.
That was my action, right?
Yes.
Oh.
It's rough out here because I don't think there's much else I can do. Honestly, we ball.
We
I'm
ball?
gonna-
We ballin'.
I'm gonna
Alright.
cast Hold Person as a bonus action because I'm a cleric. I'm just that good.
It's an enchantment spell, yeah. On the druid?
On every kobold because it's a 4th level.
Jesus.
All right, we ball.
Yeah. No, we ball. For each spell slot above second. So you can target 3. There's 4 on the field right now. Which one are you leaving out?
This one. I'm leaving out this one.
Okay. So we got 3 wisdom saves coming right up. We'll do the let's get the druid out of the way first. She has a good wisdom save. DC 15. She's fine.
The C
Those
should
two-
be 16, not that it matters.
And these 2
Nice.
fail.
Nice.
These 2 are paralyzed.
Actually, I was joking. I didn't do this because I'm concentrating on bless.
True. Okay. Good call. Is there anything else you want to do then?
I was slash J. Why is everything concentration, bro? I'm gonna cast mass. Wait, no, I don't have an action.
It's a bonus action.
Oh shit, it is. And yeah, I'm gonna cast mass healing word on all of us. Then.
Okay. Go for it.
It is cast.
Roll the thing.
uh,
Are you casting it at 3rd level or 4th level?
3rd level. One.
The 1d4 plus whatever your modifier is.
All right, everyone heals for
Damn.
12.
All right.
You do not have a +8.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Wait a second.
It's what it's in my sheet.
Where does it say that?
Spellcast bonus.
That's
That's
your
your spell
ability
attack
mod,
bonus.
not your spell bonus.
My spell. Oh, never mind. Then it's a 5. But remove 3.
So not everyone heals 9.
Jesus.
All right.
Thank you, though.
And since I targeted you guys for a spell, I get to decide that one of you get to attack as a reaction. So Tark, attack as a reaction.
All right. And that means I get to use bless and sneak attack again, right?
Correct.
All right.
That'll hit.
All right.
What would that be? 24?
24.
Yeah.
Okay, very good hit.
And that's my turn.
This is very chill music. Hold on, let me switch to the actual combat playlist. Here we go. Since Mickey's in chat, we'll play her favorite song. Assuming she's still here. Hey now. It's the Mickey special. She's not here, so let's celebrate with her in spirit.
Oh.
Okay. We have to have at least one banana tiger every session.
I guess.
Is that your turn, girl back?
Yep.
All right, Tark, it is your turn. You're in a wall of fire. If you do not move before your turn ends, you will burn.
Well,
Or
What?
what is?
wait,
What is
oh,
my
it's
definition?
Tark, right?
Sir.
Okay.
It's Tark, not Mark.
I'm
Damn.
s-
Oops.
Okay. Oh, let me check something first. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Sorry, that was something unrelated again.
You're good.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna move here, and I can still attack from this spot, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So, oh, okay. So funny thing is, the tree actually has a really long reach, but that means that actually means that you don't get an opportunity attack just for moving there, because you're not moving out of its reach.
Mickey, if I made
So
the
you're
music
actually
louder, I wouldn't be able to hear my party. So
Alright, so. Alright. Attack?
Yeah, no, you're good. Go for it. A 14 will. Shit, no, that'll actually hit her.
Alright, sweet. And then I'll use sneak attack. Because it activates when I'm like right next to a person, right? Or
Yes.
Alright.
20 damage. How do you want to kill this druid? Feel free to describe it for me.
How big are these things?
Small. Actually, they're probably
tall as
a
you.
little bit. I'd say they're even a little shorter than you. They're.
Oh, okay.
Let me blow up her picture so you can actually get a better look at what she looks like. So she's like a small dragon person.
I'll imagine she's around the same size as me then.
Yeah, she's pretty close.
Got no clue. I guess I'll just stick the rapier through her head and like swivel it around.
Okay.
nice.
There's like a uncomfortable like squishing sound, like stirring macaroni. And she is dead,
All right.
which means the wall of fire also disappears.
Thank
Yes.
God.
She is off the initiative. You still have a bonus action.
Oh, move down here,
Okay.
and I'll attack my dagger.
Go for it. That'll hit. 4 damage. I just want to say, you're catching on to this really fast. I like that. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Belisarius, you are restrained by a root,
Still-
which means you actually take damage at the start of your turn.
Ow. Ow.
8 damage.
I'll free you myself, bro. Just attack.
Kill this thing myself. I swear to God.
Okay.
I'm gonna start swinging.
Go for it.
15.
15
22.
will hit. 15 will hit.
15 will
So
hit.
those
Okay,
will hit.
so the first one I'm gonna make a booming blade.
Sure.
So that's gonna be 17 damage.
17. Nice.
And the second one, I'm gonna spend 2 runic power, and I'm gonna do a rune strike.
I will actually say, don't do that.
Oh, oh man!
We were about to see the class thing. What the
I
fuck?
was gonna do the thing.
There's still other things for you to. There's still other things for you to attack, though.
Oh, well,
Not that.
oh, I died. No. All right. Well,
I am also no longer.
I'm not grappled. I guess so. I'm gonna. It's not even a point to
Sorry.
smiting these guys. I killed these guys in one hit.
I'm sorry.
Blue balling me so hard, dude. It's not fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, does a 22 hit a kobold?
What if I told you no?
Be very confused.
It does.
All right. Well, I'm gonna rune strike out of principle.
All right.
All right. So he takes 18. All right. I think that is a net neutral for rune power. So.
Nice.
All right. And that's my turn.
Okay, these 2 kobolds are going to.
They're a whole. Oh, never mind. The whole person didn't go.
They both surrender.
Bro, that's crazy.
I walk up and cast Spirit Guardians.
They're both gonna. They're both just gonna start running.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna command one of them to kneel.
We are not letting them leave. Jeez.
Okay.
No survivors.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to use your? Yeah. That is a wisdom save.
Yeah, 16. I don't know why it's 50.
Okay, we'll say this one will kneel with fear in its eyes, and the other one will run still. Does anyone want to try to stop the other one?
I'll try. I don't think I have anything that can really help them.
You can throw your dagger.
Oh, okay. That's exactly what I was thinking. So.
Okay. So you just make an attack like normal, but you throw it instead of stabbing with it.
Okay. Does this count
That
as a new turn?
yes, that will hit.
Alright.
So have you ever, Reese? Have you ever seen Inglorious Bastards?
I have actually not.
Okay. Well, if you did, I would say that's what you do.
I don't think
let's
he
just
gets
say I
the
did that
kill
anyway.
because he didn't watch the movie.
Mm.
Take him off the initiative
Uh,
right now.
You guys see this kobold run away, and just a casual flick of the wrist from the goblin, and it falls over with a knife sticking out of its skull. This one is kneeling down.
I am already next to it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna kill it. We're gonna question it. It probably doesn't know anything, but it doesn't hurt to question it.
Go for it.
Oh, can I go get my dagger?
Yes, you can. You get your dagger back. No problem.
And if I can do one more thing before we start questioning him.
Yeah.
You're
I
out of
wanna-
you're out of initiative, so you can just
Oh.
kind of do whatever now.
Okay, I just want to. I guess I want to cut a part of the druid off so we have proof that we killed them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you going for?
Do they have ears?
They have like
Horns?
Flint, our resident kobold expert. Do kobolds have ears?
They don't. They do have horns though.
Okay. You can cut off a horn if you would like.
Can I cut off the whole head?
If you want to, yeah, they're pretty small.
I'll
Well,
take
they're
the
not
whole
small
head.
for you, but yeah, it's
Well,
fine.
they're not small for me, but I imagine.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'll
You
just
have
take that.
if you would like to in your inventory mark, you have a kobold head.
Oh, Tark. Right.
Okay. While he's doing that, what are you two doing?
All right, you kobold filth. do you know anything that the druid didn't know? Speak common.
I don't know. We were given bread.
I don't care if you hunger. Tell me if you know anything about your boss.
Wait, hold on. Let me handle this. I'm gonna swap into
Mickey is
Draconic.
screaming. Why is Mickey screaming?
I'm gonna grab the kobold and start yelling in Draconic. Tell us what you know!
What's that? I don't know nothing.
You don't know nothing!
I don't know nothing. We just did what she told us to.
Where's the letter?
I think she had it, sir. Somewhere on a person.
Alright, I'll let go and start searching the pockets of the druid.
All right, kobold. It seems like you said something useful. So you may live, and remember that order will always catch up if you do a misdeed. Now run!
He runs.
Opportunity attack. I'm kidding.
Yes, you do find a letter. It is scrawled in a bit of a what's the word for this? Kind of a scattered hand of sort of commanding the kobolds to, like, if you hold this farm, if you let me know if anyone approaches and capture any wayward animals that you can find, you will be rewarded.
Is
Plenty
that
of
it?
bread.
Blast is no longer up.
Wait, sorry, what was that last part called?
You'll be rewarded with plenty of bread.
And that's it?
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Is there a signature?
Yeah, like, is there like a sigil, a wax seal of any kind? or-
You do see a signature that simply reads, "The best wizard."
The best wizard. Ain't it? That fucker.
Wait a second, Belisars. You said you do wizardry.
Yeah, it's similar to wizardry. It's not exactly one to one.
Are you the one behind all this?
I don't think so.
That's not very orderly of you.
I wouldn't do that. My sheet says lawful good. I would never do this. It's absurd.
Wait a second. I believe you.
All right.
With that out of the way.
Did the druid have anything else cool?
Um, you see some gold, plenty of bread, some of which has gone stale. See, probably about like 7 gold total.
I will take 2 gold.
Okay.
I will take 3 gold.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes. Is there?
and I will go into blob form and just basically get the whole goblin inside of me.
Oh,
You got it.
you mean the kobold?
You do so.
Oh, I just need to eat. There's nothing special.
All right. I'll turn away.
No,
I will-
it'll take days for me to digest.
Oh,
All right.
I will say, one other thing that would be on the letter specifically mentions do not kill old man Jenkins, just harass him.
oh, interesting.
Let me have a look at that, Belisarius.
No, of course. I'll hand it over.
Thank you. Am I able to? I guess because I'm like a rogue, am I able to see if there's like any kind of other ink on there, like a hidden message or like invisible ink?
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Make me an investigation check with advantage.
Ooh, okay.
19. You look through, kind of holding it up to the light, and you do see there is some sort of hidden invisible ink written on the letter as well.
Oh,
And you look through it, and it reads something along the lines of, it just mentions the dirt. The dirt over and over again.
Okay.
Some kind of insane Ratman style scrawling.
Either of y'all heard of the dirt?
yeah, it's all around us.
We're standing on it.
Dirt. Yeah. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought.
But all right, how about we catch our breath? Is what I would say if I had to breathe.
I appreciate you thinking of us.
Sorry, hold on 1 second. Let's take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Oh, all right. Yeah, go to the restroom.
Back.
Hello, I'm back.
I'm back.
Hello.
Sorry, it's gone for a second. Is Ollie back?
Yo.
Okay, cool.
Were the rest of us just all here? We didn't say
Uh,
anything.
I think I said something when I came in. I might not have.
Okay. Well, is there anything you guys want to do while you're here?
Show us.
I would love to take a short rest.
Go
Yeah,
for it.
I guess.
So,
Reese, for a short rest. So you don't really have any resources to get back as a rogue, which is kind of nice. So that just means you get to heal. So if you click where it says hit dice, where it says your hit point maximum, then temporary hit points, then hit dice, you can hit the word hit dice as many times as you have dice for, and you'll heal that much.
Oh, hit dice. Okay. Like that?
Yeah, so you would heal 3. You can do it up to 7 times, but these don't come back until a long rest, so you only have as many. You can use as many as you want, but they won't come back until you take a long rest. So, like a short rest could be you use 2 now, you use 3 later, or if you use all 7 now, you just won't have any left for the day. Does that make sense?
Hold on. Wait. You said hit dice, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I heal.
So if you click that number, well, so whatever your hit points were first before they went away, I think they were at like 20 something.
They were at
23.
22 after
Okay.
we were healed.
So you use twice, so you can heal 6 back for that, and then you can keep going as many times as you want.
So I don't add 6 yet.
No, you can. You do.
So make it 28. And if I do it again, now I add 8 to that. Okay. It's not going down. I think I used it 3 times though. Okay, there we go. Alright, perfect actually.
Then let us head out and we Gucci.
Yeah.
Also,
Cool.
Bless is no longer up.
oh,
Alright.
Goodbye, my favorite spell.
Why do you never use it?
My favorite spell for other people to cast.
So you guys have seen around this area, there was definitely some signs of magic going off around where the animals have started going missing. And you now have a letter from the best wizard to these kobolds with a hidden message ranting about the dirt. You walk back. You walk back up the hill towards Old Man Jenkins's farmhouse. You see that weird other house off to the side. You see the rest of the town. Well, not a weird house, just other farmhouses. You see a few others in the distance as well. Kind of spaced out. Everyone has their own little plot of land here. Are you heading back to Old Man Jenkins? Are you going to town, or where are you going?
We don't have much to ask Jenkins, but I guess we could tell him the situation.
Wouldn't we
Okay,
report
just
to him
Pop
that we
by,
yeah.
telling the kobolds that are stealing his animals are gone.
I mean, maybe he'd know who the best wizard is too, or
It seems like he knows
Yeah.
things. Might be worth a shot.
yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's go. You can kind of see the goblin floating inside me.
Ugh,
No,
Hey,
not
you-
goblin, a kobold.
kobold.
Maybe.
You can head back to Old Man Jenkins's house. It was kobolds. That's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I guess I don't know what I was expecting. Not kobolds.
Oh,
No, hopefully
Didn't-
next time it's a dragon.
I hope not. That sounds like it would suck. Well, thank you, folk. I think Mr. Gallon over in town ought to have a reward for you.
We're not done though.
Oh,
Do you know anything about a great wizard in the area?
great wizard.
I know a wizard. I wouldn't call him the best wizard. He's like top 50 at least wizards I met.
But like in the area.
Yeah, like top 50 in wizards that I met.
How many wizards have you met?
Is he
Not
the
a
best
lot.
in the area?
Where does he live, the wizard?
By technicality, I guess he's the best. He's actually my neighbor over there. He's a nice enough guy though. He points to the farmhouse with like the tower kind of attached to it.
We're gonna go kick his ass.
Hey, no. Nathaniel's a nice old man. He's never done anything. He's a good man.
I want to
He's a
show
good
him the note.
That's a fine looking note, sir.
Read it, old dude.
I never learned how to read.
God damn it.
That's some quality penmanship right there, sir. You an author?
don't
You a
s-
writer?
You don't see the... Can you read, old orc man?
I think that might be racist.
Oh.
Assuming they can't read just because I'm a farmer.
I am, because you're not reading it.
Listen, this letter implies a wizard may have been putting these kobolds up to steal your livestock.
That may be the case. I don't think it was old Nathaniel. He's a nice guy. He's a good man. He comes over for holiday feasts all the time. He's like, didn't matter once. Like, you crazy motherfucker.
We're gonna go kick his ass.
Let's at least talk to him.
He's a good man. He's a good man.
Maybe he knows
Right.
another wizard who might be.
Oh, maybe he knows the
Unhappy.
best wizard.
All right, go talk to him. Go say hi. Just be nice to him. All right.
Of course.
We're gonna kick his ass.
No. So
Well,
you
out of order.
leave old man Jenkins's house and kind of walk down maybe like a quarter mile down the road to the strange farmhouse with a tower attached to it. You approach and you see a kind of a fancier house. You see there's some decorations going on hanging off both the house and the tower. You see there's a little gazebo with a wooden roof.
See,
And sitting inside the gazebo on an old rocking chair, you see an old man. An old human man with a long white beard, decked out in robes and a funky little hat. Oh! Well, hi there!
Hello, old man, if that's even your true face.
You caught me. I'm not that old.
Tell me,
What can I do for you?
do you have any kobold friends
Nope.
inside?
Go for it.
Oof.
Oh, it's matched.
oh,
What does that mean? I think it's
If you
I-
match it, you pass.
well, who's the you in this case?
Well, I'm assuming he's setting the DC and I'm trying to pass it, right?
That might make sense, yeah. Okay. So you I think he's telling the truth, but he's kind of being tongue in cheek about it. Like, oh, I don't have any kobold friends. Like, I'm not friends with them.
All right, old man. I'm an order keeper, and
Alright.
hiring kobold to steal livestock is not very orderly of you.
That's diabolical. Who would ever do such a thing?
You.
Huh? Me? What are you implying?
Do you deny such charges?
I do.
Then zone of truth. If you are innocent, you will not mind such spell.
I would never mind such a spell.
All right, now answer clearly. Damn, never mind. I am fully aware that he failed, though. It's in a spell.
He succeeded, but yes, you're aware.
listen, I want to apologize. I think we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
I'll say.
Um,
Didn't you ask me how my garden was?
How's your garden?
How's your garden?
All right, I get. It's all right. It'll be better.
Do you wish you had some better dirt? Like, is the dirt
Honestly,
not that
yeah. I mean, the dirt over here is just a little bit too, you know what I mean?
No.
I do.
He nods at you. Tark is like, I like you. You're a good man.
Yes. You seem like a lovely fellow yourself.
Thank you. Now what do you want?
Oh, yes. You are a wizard, are you not?
You can't prove that.
It's not an accusation.
We have heard it on good authority that you are a spellcaster of some kind.
Legally, you cannot provide any identification of the sort.
Listen,
you don't know
we're not. Spellcasting is legal here.
I'm
For
gonna
now.
cast detect magic. Do I detect anything?
He is very magical.
Okay.
All right, old man. You're a stinky spellcaster.
Stinky.
I resent that. I showered this morning. I think. Sometimes the days just kind of roll together.
Alright, well, we know you cast spells. Would you know any other wizards within the vicinity of the town?
There was some weird twink that passed by a while ago.
A twink, you say?
Yeah.
Elaborate on this,
No.
please.
There's not really much to say. He's like, yeah, you don't see a lot of twinks
Okay.
around this part.
Oh,
Can I try to intimidate him?
What do you want to intimidate him to do?
I really want him to be straight with us.
Okay,
I want
go
him to
for it.
Stop talking like this.
Go for it. Make an intimidation check. How do you intimidate him?
Alright, well, pull out my dagger and he's sitting on like a rocking chair, so I want to stab the dagger like right between his fingers and be like, alright,
Yeah.
Stop fucking with us. We know you're a wizard. Now you're gonna tell us, are there any other wizards? And if not, we're gonna kick your ass.
Wait. So you want me to? If I say there's no other wizards, you're gonna fight me?
Yes,
What if I say there is?
I won't believe you.
There's more.
What?
I feel like this is a predetermined outcome. I feel like you want to fight me.
I wasn't really.
Can you tell us about this other wizard,
No.
please? Listen,
What proof do you have that I've done anything wrong?
we haven't. We don't.
I-
A wizard is telling kobolds to steal livestock in exchange for bread.
I am going into battle. I need your
Your
strongest.
strongest potions.
You can't handle my strongest potion.
They're too powerful a beast, let alone a man.
All right. Hey, Dork, can I talk to you real quick? Away from here?
Yeah.
We go away from the old man.
Have a nice day.
He's taking it pretty well. Okay.
Hey, Dork, I want you to break into his house and see if there's anything suspect.
Okay. Okay.
And while you do that, we're gonna distract him as best as we can.
Okay.
I will do just that. Oh, hold on, I need to. Okay.
I will
he's not
say.
on- Oh, right.
Actually, yeah. No. Describe to me what you're gonna do.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get the picture again. I remember you said he was out on the gazebo, but is that like
Yes.
farther away from his house to where he can see it, or is it like next to it?
It's pretty close to it.
Okay, I want to go
Actually,
to like.
here. Let's do this. Actually. Let's do this. One moment. There we go.
So
Here's sort of the placement.
the gazebo is the thing like right below us? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then. All right, yeah. I'll wait for like on.
I'm
Wait
gonna
for
cast.
Gorgleback to like head back over there with Osiris to like start talking to him.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
I'll-
like over here.
Yeah, and then
I'm gonna cast enhance ability on myself and give myself advantage on charisma checks.
Sure. And in case this wasn't shown, there it is.
oh, cool. It's totally him. All right, then I just want to move like around back, I guess. So like I want to go this way
Okay. Go for
so
it.
that he can't see me. Like that's a window back there, right? Like all the way around.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Do I need to make any check to break in?
We'll get to that in a moment. How are you two
Alright.
going to distract him?
I am not in on this plan. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Weren't you next one?
No, I was talking to the wizard the whole time.
Alright, then you're gonna have to follow my lead because my character will stand like right here. And she will pronounce, "Behold, wizard!" And she's gonna do this gift.
Whoa! Make a performance check, yeah.
I have advantage.
Oh my god!
I have advantage.
Stop griefing! Ollie!
You see, he is very enthralled by performance for about 2 seconds before he just starts looking uncomfortable.
I wouldn't look.
He just looks to you like, I don't want to look at that for too long. I feel dirty.
It feels unclean, right? I'm not a fan.
Like it's cool, but it's like also like
Like it looks wrong to us, doesn't it?
there's something like non-Euclidean about it.
Listen, you haven't never had like an apprentice of some kind, have you?
I did once.
Could you tell me about this fellow?
They left.
Care to expand on this?
It probably went to the city to be some big shot like court with like, ooh, look at me, I'm fancy, I wear jewels in my crown or something.
Do court wizards do that?
Do you?
No.
Good.
I look at Glorkle back. Please help me.
Alright. She's gonna remove her head, just like in her image,
Whoa!
and put it on the floor.
Okay.
And basically use this skill over here.
Dullahan, killer.
So there's two of me now. And us together, we'll do this. To try to distract them.
All right, one more persuasion check. Or performance check, sorry. I'm gonna say you have disadvantage for such the low rolls. Okay, we'll take the 15. I was gonna say it'd be disadvantage, then advantage because of enhanced ability, which would be so we'll take the 15. He is I don't know, like court wizards are weird, slime girls are weird. It's just so much ooh. And he's now successfully distracted by your dancing blobs. Tark. Meanwhile, go ahead and roll a stealth check with advantage because of the successful help of your friends. 16. Okay. That is good. Yeah, so you see the window, you can kind of slide it up and climb on in if you like. You see it's kind of a comfortable interior. You see there's a fire going in the fireplace. Like a book left out on the table that he was reading. Kind of a little bit dusty in here, but it's got a kind of a homey, comfy feel to it.
All right. While I'm inside, like right by the window, I want to look around, see if there's like any, kind of drawers that I could like search through.
Yeah, make an investigation check. Okay. You're looking around a bit. You do see some drawers and some shelves and things that might be hiding. You don't necessarily find anything super incriminating on him with that roll.
Okay.
You find like maybe a couple of dusty spell tomes, some old reagents of some sort, books on what would be the transmutation, I guess, of like the magic of like changing things, so to speak. Like the spell polymorph. I don't know if you're familiar with that in fantasy vernacular. Yeah, stuff like that.
All right.
Stuff on illusion magic, mind altering stuff, things of that sort. Seems like he's into the more esoteric kind of magics.
Okay. I want to head over to the fireplace.
Mhm.
There's no fire, right?
There is a fire.
Shit. Never mind. I want to head to the main bedroom and I want to look under the bed.
You look under the bed. You don't see anything except for what appears to be a key.
Okay.
For next to the bed, it's not shown clearly on the map, but there is what appears to be a door to what you assume is the tower on the other side.
Okay. Then I guess I'll grab the key and head into the tower.
Okay. You head inside. You see it's kind of a dimly, there's no lights in here. It's just like little slits in the tower that let in natural sunlight filtering through little floating specks of dust. There are stairs that go up and up and up. Nothing down here on the ground floor though. If you wanted to head up, maybe 20 or 30 feet or so.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Okay. You get up to the top, and the door up there is locked.
I use the key.
You learn that this wizard is one of those paranoid old people that have every key in their house, every lock in their house is a different key. This one does not appear to work for this door.
Damn.
I have a crowbar in my inventory.
Ooh, okay.
Do you have lockpicks?
I have thieves'
Okay.
tools.
These
Yeah,
tools
and
would be
you-
lockpicks, yeah.
Then you have
Alright,
them.
I have thieves. I have a lockpick instead. Then
Crowbar
Whichever
or-
one you want to use is fine.
Because
I'll use the lockpick first.
I was gonna say crowbar's a little loud, bro.
Yeah.
a
Then
door.
go ahead and click on your. You should have it under your tools section. Over on the left, under your skills, where it says tool proficiencies.
Okay. I
You should see thieves
yeah.
tools.
Yeah, I see it.
So click that, and if it asks you for an ability, click dexterity.
Normal roll.
Yes. Okay. The door opens. You poke in, and you see kind of what you would expect a wizard tower to look like. You see shelves upon shelves of magical books. You see arcane runes and sigils carved all over the place. A large number of books and all sorts of magical implements. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, I think. Do I see any dirt or bread?
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. On an 11, you don't see. I will say you don't see any bread on an 11.
Okay.
You do look around, and you see one of the tables has a couple of like beakers and flasks that he appears to be experimenting with. What appear to be a few piles of neatly organized soil that are labeled.
What are they labeled? I go look.
The labels are written in kind of a scrawled, almost nonsensical hand. You see, they appear to be names. Together, there must be soils taken from different areas of town, one of which is labeled Jenkins.
I'm gonna take the 2 pots. Wait, no, I'll take all the pots or the 2 pots.
Okay, so you're taking the dirt samples? Or-
Yes.
Okay.
With the names on them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may take those.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
take
you-
those.
You can mark that you have dirt samples in your inventory.
All right.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do while you're up here?
I make another check to see if he has anything valuable. or would that be under the same one?
You can make one more investigation check. This one will not be advantage.
Okay.
Nothing else you can really see, like some spell books and some reagents, but I don't know. Well, you're a pirate. You probably have an idea of value. I think you get the sense this stuff could go for a decent price, but I think at this point you would know better than to steal from a wizard. That very rarely goes well.
Okay, then I'll just leave. But on the way out, I'll close the door and I'll put the key back under the bed.
Fair enough. Very nice. Very nice. Meanwhile, what are you guys doing down there with the old man?
I'm sure wobbling.
Yeah, I guess we're watching Gargleback wobble.
Okay. You see, he has conjured a thing of popcorn and is just eating while watching Gurgleback wobble. And after what feels like several long hours, even though it's only been like 5 minutes, Tark returns.
Hey guys.
Oh, there you go.
I forgot there was a goblin with you.
Yes, I had to cool down after my little episode.
You look cooler.
Thank you.
So, anything interesting while you were cooling down?
No. And then I'm gonna walk over to Globbleback. Wait. Or go back. I'm gonna walk over to him and I'm gonna be like, yes, found these. And I'll show him the dirt samples with our backs turned to the wizard.
Sure. You pull out the dirt samples.
See, they got names. They got the names. And Jenkins is one of them.
Hey, old man,
Huh?
hold
Hold what?
person. Peppa cast it on him.
It's a terrible joke.
Wait, I don't have that spell slot. Never mind.
You know what? You don't have a spell slot?
I could upcast it, but it's such a waste.
How are you already out of second level spells?
All he's
Zone
been
of
cooking.
Truth.
Oh, right. Okay, fair. He just stands there holding his thing of popcorn tightly.
Alright, hold person at 3rd level on his ass.
Okay.
+5?
Man. Oh, he's a wizard, right? He's proficiency.
Belisarius, kick his ass! He has dirt!
What?
What?
He has the dirt samples! Kick his ass!
I grab
I'll
him.
hold up the dirt samples.
Young man, your friends are being very rude. I
Why
suggest
do
you
you
tell
have-
them to leave and get better friends.
Why do you have dirt samples?
Is a man not entitled to the dirt on his brow?
Not the dirt from Jenkins' farm, no.
That's Jenkins' dirt.
You can't prove that.
You
able
put
to-
these kobolds up for it, didn't you?
Conjecture.
Kick his ass!
I shove him against one of the fucking the pillars in the gazebo.
Ah! My spleen! Assault!
Spill the truth, old man.
All right, fine. It's true. I want Jenkins's dirt.
And you hired kobolds to do it.
No! I heard the kobolds to harass the animals.
Why?
Steal them from me.
Why?
So I could do experiments on them.
Why?
Why not?
What did you learn from your experiments?
You can make some really fucking weird animals if you experiment with them.
I don't like where this is
I didn't
going.
see those.
What was that?
I didn't see those.
You guys recall the original reason you were called here was to deal with monsters in the woods.
Oh,
I guess I do.
I guess we speed ran this a little bit.
Skipped that part.
Yeah.
Alright, old man, you have 2 options. Turn yourself in, or perish.
didn't even ask why I wanted his dirt. Feel offended.
Okay, why do you? What do you want the
Okay.
dirt for?
Okay, you say.
Because it's really good dirt.
Wow.
All right, old man.
Okay.
Pick an option.
Think of all the phosphorus in there.
I'm
all
gonna
the
bash
nitrates.
his skull in.
All right, roll initiative. Everyone roll initiative.
Wait, maybe he will turn himself in.
Well, not after Mark just started bashing his head.
Like, I think we've got like a fucking Unabomber situation. He's not going quietly.
Jesus.
This guy's nuts. Yo!
Yeah, he stole animals and just started turning them into weird stuff.
For no reason. I don't know.
We're all.
I had a reason.
What's the
all
reason?
fine.
You just said because you could.
You guys kept
Bro.
cutting me off.
Explain now.
Explain
Wanted
us
his
what
dirt.
beat your ass.
Wait, say that again, Cole.
I wanted his dirt.
Why did you
Yes,
do
all
it
right.
fine.
with
Why
the
did you
animals?
do
Because if I figured if I scared him off the land, he would leave and I could have his dirt.
Why do you want
I-
his dirt?
Because of all the
yeah.
chemicals in it.
Why didn't you just
Phosphorus,
let the kobolds
nitrate.
steal the darts?
You think you can only dirt those grubby little claws of theirs?
Yes,
Is the
I
dirt
do.
under your tower so different?
Yes! Why do you think I'm studying them?
You could have just asked.
He wouldn't have thought weirdly if you asked for dirt.
I don't want some of his dirt, I want all of it.
Oh my
Just murder him
god!
then. Why'd you do it like this?
Why
Beat
would I
his
murder
ass.
him? He's a good man. Why would I murder him?
Alright.
Not a criminal.
Yes,
You
you.
definitely
Ah!
are.
You're at least guilty of conspiracy.
Says who?
Me.
Us.
Damn it, it's a good point. Alright. Tark, you're up first.
Alright, is he still pinned up against the wall?
He's not actually grappled, but flavor-wise, yes, he is up against the wall.
Alright, wait, okay. Would this be an ability if I was to stick my sword through him into the wall to like hold him in place?
Interesting. I will say that would be the only attack you could make this turn, but you could try to throw an athletics check on top of that. Why not? So
Alright,
make it-
I would,
We'll say make the attack first.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's see if it even hits first.
Oh.
Okay, that's not gonna hit.
Alright. Oh well then. I'll just attack him with my dagger as well then.
Go for it. A 12 will also not hit.
Dang.
Then I
Yeah,
that's my turn, yeah.
All right, Belisarius.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do what I do best. Let's see
Okay.
if both of these hit. Does
Both
this-
of those hit.
Cool. So I'm gonna do a rune strike on the first one.
Okay.
Not great, but I'll take it. So that was 2 runic
So
power.
14?
Then I get 1 back because I hit, and then another because the second one hit. Then
Okay.
the next one will be a booming blade.
Okay.
There we go. That's damage.
That is damage.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Gorgleback, that's you.
I think if I cast anything on him, he'll just pass the save. So I'm gonna cast. I need a simple spell. Ah, fucking mate, bless.
Nice.
There you go.
Alright.
As a
Everyone
bonus
got
action too,
blessed.
because I can.
Sure.
Order. I can't believe Order Cleric is real. Jesus Christ. Who signed
since-
up on this?
Since I casted a spell in my ally, one of you gets to attack as a reaction, and I think the rogue is a better pick for that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Appear. Oh, with bless, yeah.
That will hit.
Alright.
You will get sneak
can I
attack for
try-
this.
Oh wait, never mind. There we go.
Okay.
Very good damage. Very good damage.
I am terrified of AoE, so I'm gonna run here,
Understandable.
Wise.
and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on him.
Okay. A dex save, I believe. Not great at those. Okay.
4 damage.
4 damage to him from Sacred Flame. Ah!
It's not a kobold, and that's
Yeah,
the end of my turn.
Okay, on his turn, he will look at this and say, "You young folk, no respect for your elders." And he's going to run. He's going to leap over the fence of the gazebo onto the ground. You guys can both take opportunity attacks if you would like.
Okay.
I will hold my opportunity attack. I feel like I might want my reaction.
Sure thing.
I'll take it. How do I do it?
Go.
Like-
Just make an attack. Yeah.
Okay.
So you get 1 reaction per round that will come back. You get your reaction back when your turn starts.
So he already used his reaction because of me.
Oh. Yeah.
True, he did. So you do not get. Oh, that wouldn't hit anyway. So never mind.
Yeah. So nothing happens.
So he's going to run a bit, and you see as he runs, he's going to hike up his robe, and you see under his robes on his feet, he's wearing these kind of like nice, kind of worn in, comfortable looking like leather traveling boots. But you see what appears to be shoddily painted lightning bolts on the side of his boots. And he is going to cast Jump as a bonus action and jump up to the top of his tower. Which, as you recall, Tark is about 30 feet up.
Yep.
And he is going to look at you and say, "You're all very rude. Hey, big one, get out here and help me." And as his action, the sun will fade into an eclipse. The warm air will fall to a chill as a wind blows, and a beam of dark energy will appear in the ground before you. It stretches taller and taller and taller, and a booming voice echoes out from it. "Nathaniel, you disrespect the grand calling yet again.
Wait, what?
I will." And he says, shut up. He pound you. Do what I say. "I will not do your bidding for long." Like, "Yeah, okay, that's fine. You're doing it now. Get out here." And you see a massive creature clad in black armor, her hair fading into shadow, holding a gigantic metal pole with black light that stretches out into a sharp blade, a massive scythe. You guys see, for all intents and purposes, a 15-foot tall, built and armored to the teeth, a massive reaper.
Ooh.
Big woman.
Which one initiative?
Oh.
And so it's gonna be a while before she gets to go. Cool. You see as she stands there is what appears to be a skull hanging from her belt. That Belisarius you would recognize as an object bearing a magic rune. Target is your turn.
Okay, so she didn't want to do his bidding. Am I able to try to persuade her?
Here, we will show her art as well, if anyone wants to see it.
The image in the shit is smaller than what she is in the view.
No, it happens. Here, I can get the full picture real quick if you guys want to see it.
No, it's big enough.
Yeah, works.
It's easy to pull up. There you go. You get the sense that she is not happy about this arrangement, yes.
Yeah, okay, can I just try to convince her to leave? Or like at least leave and not attack us? Maybe to kill Nathaniel?
How do you do so? What do you say to her?
Well, I'm like, hey, what's your name, big lady?
Hey, bada bing.
I don't think now's the time for pleasantries, little one.
Well, way I see it is that Nathaniel over there, you don't seem too fond of him, and neither are us. So I don't see why we need to fight if we don't want him around at all. You could, I don't know, maybe just leave us be and we'll take him down, and then you don't have to ever listen to his bidding again.
If would that I could, I would see his body eroded to dust and his soul devoured by the great phoenix of the Shadowfell. I would feed him personally to the Raven Queen and watch as he screams in torment for 1,000 years.
Huh. Well, why
Would
can't
that
you-
I could. And you see she's about to speak. Like, you're not allowed to say. Not allowed to say. I will say make an insight check, Tark, if you would like. Okay.
May I insight?
When we get to your turn, you may. I will say the sense you get is she doesn't necessarily have a choice at this moment.
Okay. Did I also notice that skull with the rune on it?
You do. You see it.
Can I throw my dagger at it to like try to cut it off?
Yes, you can. Go for it.
All right. Do I need to roll for damage?
You have to roll to attack first.
Okay. Sorry. That's what I meant.
All good.
actually.
You're all good. That will hit, yes.
All right. I'll use my sneak attack too.
Yes, you can. Ooh. What is that? 22?
Yeah.
Okay. You do 22 damage to it. It does not fall away, but it does damage it.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Can I throw my?
So you have a
rapier?
bonus action. Oh, a rapier is not a thrown weapon.
All right then. Hold on.
I'll say the dagger falls back down and you can catch it, so you still have your dagger.
All right. Yeah. Can I climb up her? I guess up towards the skull.
I
I'm
would
really
say
small, and she's much bigger, so.
I would say that would probably require an action, which you already used to
All
attack.
right. I can just save it then.
Yeah. If you want to do that on your next turn, you totally can.
All right. Yeah. I'll save it.
Okay. Anything else then?
No, I guess not.
Okay. Belisarius.
Okay, so how high up is our wizard friend?
He's about. I think I said he's about 30 feet up, so he's actually higher up than the giant is tall right now.
Yeah.
So if I went like
Maybe-
right here,
Maybe I can command him to go down.
if I go here, could I Misty Step up?
I can't see where you are.
Oh,
pointing.
here,
There you are. What's the range of Misty Step? 30 feet?
30 feet. Yeah.
I think that's fine. I think you can make that.
All right. Yeah. So I'll use my bonus action to just to poof up.
Okay. I
Uh,
will say Tark is now alone with the Reaper.
That's fine.
it's fine. He's a swashbuckler.
Yeah.
That's what he's built for.
All right.
That's his thing.
All right.
I'm
It's
built
fine.
to fight.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So
His
A
built-
giant with the
his-
power of death magic, that's fine.
He's built to walk away after it.
so shoving, I can use that as an attack, right?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Can you move out behind him though first?
That I think that was all your movement to get there, was it not?
I mean, it depends on how you wanted me, or how you wanted to rule how far I can go with Misty Step.
I think you would have to get, because of how tall it is, you would have to probably get to the edge of your movement for that based on where you
Okay.
were. You're
So-
like right.
Does shove
like right
have
here,
to
right?
be like linear, like forward?
I believe so.
He only says away from you. That's up to interpretation at that point, I guess.
I guess you. Yeah, sure. Why not? I guess you could say you could push him whatever direction you wanted.
All right. Well, my first attempt is I'm gonna use my first attack and try and shove him off.
Okay, go for it.
So that'd be athletics. Oh, Man,
Okay.
not great.
Shouldn't you have less, right? Or
It doesn't apply to skill checks.
okay.
All right, I see how it is. Cool. Not cool, but I'm gonna slap him with my maul. Fuck you.
That hits.
I mean, it's gonna be a booming blade too.
Sure.
So that's 17,
17 damage. Okay.
and that'll be my turn for now.
Okay. The Reaper's turn. Tark, you notice first that skull that you damaged. You see the little crack in it from your dagger. Heals. You get the sense it has to be broken before her turn comes around, or else it'll just heal itself.
Noted.
That's thing number one. Thing number two. She can make 2 attacks. Let's
Dog's doing okay?
see.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dog on the street, and it ain't even mine.
Oh. Wow.
I'm on the 7th floor, bro.
Dog's fucking loud. Jesus.
So she has quite a long reach. So she's first going to wield her scythe of like black light and look down at you and say,
That's purple.
"Black light doesn't come through in art. All right,
The art is purple.
use your imagination. Use your imagination."
Oh.
She will look down at you, Tark, and say, "I understand you don't wish this either. For what it's worth, I do apologize." And she is going to hit you with her scythe. 31?
Oh my god! It's
It's 20 damage.
Okay, low damage. Low damage.
plus
Low
12
damage.
plus 12 to hit. Not cool.
She will then turn onto Gorgleback, as she has quite a long reach. And she will attack Gorgleback as well. That one. There we go. 27.
Yeah. That's 26. Okay.
Okay. And she will then look up at Belisarius, threatening her summoner. He's like, "Hey! Hey! This guy's being mean! Get up here!" She will just, "I do as you command." And you see the same dark energies that brought her into this world begin to coalesce around her. They burst out. So Tark and Gorgleback both, as this like dark energy washes over you, you both, I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right.
Okay. And your boy, Gorgleback.
Oh, I didn't think it was on me.
Okay, you're fine. A wave of nightmare washes over you both. Gorgleback, you manage to shield your mind. Your slime mind just bends around the psychic wave of energy, and you're fine. Tark, what do you see as this nightmare fog washes over you, and Tark sees his deepest, darkest fear? What does he see?
I guess I see.
Hobgoblin.
Oh. Horrid.
I just see like being in a goblin cave surrounded by like stupid goblins, like primitive ones who are like all messed up and like evil.
Just booyah, 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 booyah!
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, I'm a mage!
And
And you want this, yeah.
I'm just like them. That's my darkest fear.
Oh, that's
Your
grim.
darkest fear is being average intelligence. You see this nightmare fog washes over you. Tark, you are frightened.
Okay.
As you see the Reaper disappears. There's a loud impact and the creaking of wood as she reappears on the tower.
Damn, bro, Mark, you're by yourself. We cannot reach.
I have made a mistake.
That is her turn. Gorgleback.
There ain't much I can do from here, buddy.
I didn't see this coming.
Here, let me just so you guys don't think I'm screwing you over. We will do the
I'm gonna walk over here and cast Guiding Bolt on the skull
Okay.
at 4th level.
Ooh. Okay. Go for it.
Spicy.
Damn, never mind.
Oh,
Wait, guidance?
wait.
Or bless, you mean?
Bless?
15?
15. A 15 will not hit.
Ah.
Well, there goes my 1 spell slot. I'm pogging.
Oh boy.
Oh damn. Okay.
That's all I can do. I am my
Nathaniel will look at the two of you down there, and will say, "I'll show you to disrespect a wizard." He clears his throat a bit. It's wizard time, motherfucker!
Oh no.
Trouble!
No.
Need the two of you to make a dexterity save.
Do I have anything that helps with this?
Oh no.
Do you have counterspell?
No. I'm a half caster, Cole.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot.
Uh,
Cool. So Tark, you take half damage because you're a rogue, so you only take 14 fire damage,
Oh my god.
and that is his turn. Yeah, that's his turn. Is that his turn? That's not his turn. He will see. He will look at you, Belsaris, and he will wave his fingers in your eyes and say, "Scaddle, skadoodle, I think it's now a noodle."
No!
And then there are two of him.
I needed that.
I'm just saying, based on Baldur's Gate 3, Dragonborns have the smallest people.
Oh my god. So there are now two Nathaniels dancing next to each other.
This is stupid.
All attacks against him have disadvantage.
This is really stupid.
There's nothing Tark can do because everyone's up there.
No, wait, no. I have a rope. A silk
Oh,
rope.
Pug?
Yeah.
What would it cost for me to rope up to Belsaris and then climb up to the lady?
Ooh, okay.
That would take like 3 turns.
Yeah, like a bow?
Let's see. Well, okay, you are a rogue. So you have cunning action. I will say make a. What does this even be? You're trying to rope to Belisarius?
I'm trying to rope up the tower.
Make an acrobatics check for me. And I'll say, Belisarius, are you willing to help him with this?
Absolutely.
You may make this acrobatics check with advantage.
Alright.
Okay. I will say that is your movement to. We'll say that's just your movement to get up to him with the rope then.
Right.
Because of the help.
Okay.
And you want to climb the giant?
Yes, to try to cut the skull off.
Okay. Make an. I'll say make another acrobatics check.
Okay.
This one will not be advantage because you don't have help, but you are fine. Okay, so you've used a lot of your turn to get up here so far. But we'll say you get up to kind of about her waist height, and she says, "What are you doing, little one? This is sure death for you."
I hope. I'm just scared.
And you want to try to cut the rune?
Yeah, I'm trying to cut. You said it's like tied, so I'm trying to cut it off so that we can take it.
Okay. Go ahead and make one attack with whichever weapon you would like to try to cut the little rope that's tying it to her person.
Okay.
14. I don't think a 14 is going to cause the skull to fall enough.
All right.
But you're up there now, so you don't have to do, because that's going to take your entire turn to do what you just did.
All right.
But on your next turn, you will not have you'll be there, and you can just do your whole turn up there.
All right.
If he's alive to him.
Yeah,
That is fair. Belisarius.
Well, I've probably caught on to what my allies are trying to do and slapping the skull, so I'm gonna try and do that myself.
Okay.
So 19.
It is pretty high up there, I will say.
Just jump, bro.
You got big legs.
I think only since the sake of fairness, since I made Tark do all that stuff just to get up to it, I think you would have to do something to try to get higher up on her to attack her with your weapon.
Fuck. Shit, I don't really have any.
A jump on Tark and cut it.
Can I do that?
Quick on my
Without
if you wanna make
crushing
an-
Tark? Because he's
Well,
he's
Tark
small,
is already up
technically.
there.
Yeah,
Tark is
that's-
already
that's
up there.
true.
You could try jumping on Nathaniel, I guess.
Would that be athletics?
That would be athletics, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna Goomba stomp.
We'll say
guy.
DC 15 to get up there.
All right, come on, come on. Yeah, there we go.
So you jump up, boom. Do you want to try to hold on, or you just want to try to attack while you're going down?
She goes after me, so
I'll say this: since you're attacking with a maul, if you want to try to hold on, you could attack twice with disadvantage. If you want to just do it midair, you could attack once normally. Because with disadvantage, you're like holding on with one hand while you attack with your maul.
Right. Gosh.
Gotta hit it very hard to break it, and I don't think you will.
I will use runic power to do it.
Okay.
So this will be a rune strike. And can I spend runic power as I get it?
Yes.
Cool. So that one strike would get me 3. So I'm going to spend all 3. So this gets me 3d6 damage.
Let me check the wording on that, just to make sure that's true. So it's an additional 2 runic power to.
Oh,
to
it's an
run the
additional
damage
2.
out.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll just spend 2
Yeah.
then.
Okay, so you can declare it after you hit. It works like a smite.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make your attack. Oh right, you already. Sorry. So are you doing the? What are you doing?
I'm doing the 1, but it's
one attack?
22 bludgeoning against a skull. So
16, 22.
Hmm?
Okay. That's not quite enough to break it.
Shit.
I will say make one more athletics check
All
as
right.
you're falling.
All right. 26.
Okay. So you can grab the skull as you fall,
Shit.
or
yeah.
like you kind of like hook it onto your hammer and bring it down.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let me think. Trying to think of what would be the fair way to do this. Go ahead and we'll say it'll be the damage of roughly. Okay, go and roll weapon damage one more time. We'll say.
Oh
if you're gonna
wait.
try to count this.
I could declare this as a booming blade too. The first one.
If
If you'd let me
go
do
for
it retroactively.
That's fine. Go for it.
Okay, so 1d8, 3 damage.
So 20.
That'd be 25
so-
total.
25. Okay. So okay, I'll go ahead and be transparent with this. The skull has 35 hit points.
Ah, okay. So that wouldn't. have been
So-
anyways.
I will say, as part of falling to do damage, you can roll weapon damage one more time. So just the 2d6.
All right. No modifier.
If you, no. If you do 10 damage, the rune will break. If you do not, then it won't.
All right. I like those odds. Fuck.
So you get the skull off a person, boom, slam it onto the tower. It cracks heavily. You bring up your maul to break it down one last time, as it starts to repair itself
God
again.
damn it. It's terrible timing. Like, it's really inopportune. If she had rolled a little lower on initiative, we'd be fine. But no.
Yeah.
It is the Reaper's turn. Valiant effort, my friends. I apologize.
Do you really have to
she-
do this one rune carver to another?
The rune was not mine to carve.
Who the hell carved this?
Who do you think?
Oh.
Vayne was kind of fucking obvious. Oh, yeah. You start screaming at you.
Oh.
I will say, you are a rune carver. That is a good point. You would know the nature of this rune.
Tell me of this rune.
This is a death rune that has been modified.
Ah.
The power of death has been changed to the power of domination.
I see.
Make a history check with advantage because of your runic stuff.
Advantage. There it is. Hey.
You know exactly what's going on here.
What's
It
going on
clicks
here?
for you now. Nothing about what she has said so far has been an honorific. She has been speaking completely literal.
Oh.
This is essentially an extension of the Raven. This is a Reaper that you gather has been sent to capture Nathaniel, and Nathaniel captured her instead.
Noted.
He quite literally enslaved his own Grim Reaper.
Oh. Alright.
So
Well-
she is not doing this of her own will. She has been dominated.
Gotcha. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. She is going to strike out at you with her scythe, Belisarius.
Understandable.
26.
Yep.
I will say, you notice the magic nature of this scythe. This is technically a spell attack.
I don't think I have anything that actually would help with this.
Check your aura,
What's my aura?
innervating aura.
Everybody are enemies with a 10p. Take damage from a spell. Wait, so all those attacks should have done an extra 3 damage to the skull.
Which ones?
Like all the attacks with like me and Tark.
That's
we're-
only for spell damage.
Only spelled? Oh, right, yeah, never mind. So I do have resistance.
So
to
the
this
guiding
thing.
bolt would have done extra damage if it hit.
Right, okay.
But there's also more to that aura.
Yeah. I have resistance to damage from spells cast by anyone in my aura.
So you actually have resistance to all this damage that she's about to do to you.
Oh, cool. All right, that's saving me so much health. So that's what is that? 41
So
health.
14. So that's 14 plus 6 from that first attack. So
yeah,
20 damage from that first
yeah.
attack.
Ow.
She will go again. I don't think a 14 will hit you.
That is not.
And
14
recharge.
2. Jesus.
She does not get her teleport back. That is her turn. Grow back.
I'll pass my turn. They're up there, bro.
Just kidding.
I'm kidding.
Come on.
Is my rope still attached to the tower, or did I?
I'd say it's still there, yeah. Well, it was being held by Belisarius.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure of. Like if he grabbed it, or if like I had attached it to the tower.
I think
Right,
it would have taken longer to attach it to the tower.
If I climb up, I'm getting folded. I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
Huge.
Okay, everyone heals for 8.
Thank you.
And then, since I targeted someone with a spell, that means you guys, one of you gets to attack as a reaction. Dark, attack the skull.
All right, I will. I'll just leap down and hit it.
Okay. That's you can let go of things as incidental, so that's fine. So you can let go, drop down. 14 will not hit.
Will not hit.
No. The skull has a pretty high AC.
I feel like
That's
we might
all
be
I
better
can
off
do.
just killing the wizard, honestly.
Maybe actually.
Speaking of the wizard,
Ah, fuck.
Well, it's called investment fallacy. We can't just give up on this call now. We're in too deep.
I think next turn we can do it.
Okay. He is going to bring up dark energy in his hand and say, he's going to arcane burst. He has 3 of these, so
Oh.
it'll be 1 for each of you. We'll do. I think Gorgleback is at an awkward angle, so we'll say this has disadvantage for Gorgleback. 17.
Nope.
Okay. We'll do 1 for Tark. This will be normal.
Oh.
11.
Oh,
But that means it doesn't
And-
hit, right? Armor
Mhm.
class?
11 would not hit you.
Oh, cool.
And 1 for Belisarius.
Oh.
nice.
You cheated!
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so funny. Are you
What-
kidding me?
What's funny?
Are you kidding me?
Care to enlighten us, Cole?
Hold on. That's hilarious. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do something funny here.
All right.
Okay.
That's about what I expected. So you
Okay.
see Nathaniel will like magic out, will miss everybody, and just raise a middle finger. Fuck you, please. He will try to teleport away. He'll try to Misty Step as a bonus action to the gazebo. He undershoots it. His spell can only reach 30 feet, and the gazebo is 35 feet away. So he Wile E. Coyote falls onto the ground
Oh, excellent.
and takes falling damage from it.
Kick his ass, Ollie.
My spleen!
Bro, I think if he melees me, I'm dead.
You got it.
You got this. It'll be
Tark, that's you.
Oh, Okay, well. Belisarius, Gorgleback, are we thinking the skull or are we thinking the wizard?
Skull!
Which one of you said that?
That's it.
Skull!
My issue is that I can't really get away otherwise, so I'm kind of locked into the skull at the moment.
I'll make sure we destroy that skull. Alright, I'm attacking with the rapier. Do I still have bless, by the way?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Rapier.
I have not been doing
my God.
concentration checks, but shh.
Well, the last one missed you, so it's fine.
Alright, well, that missed. I'll attack with my dagger for my bonus.
Yeah.
Hey,
That'll
there we
hit.
go.
Alright.
Only one's in your bless, Jesus.
Sneak.
18, pretty good.
18 damage, okay. 18 damage done to the skull.
Alright. We can do it.
I can do this.
Is that your
It's-
turn?
It's possible.
Yeah, because I missed my... Yeah, I don't think I could jump down. I think I would die.
I think you're already down. You're down on the ground. You're not.
Well, yeah, I'm like still, I'm still...
Yeah,
above
we'll
tower.
say you're over here.
Yeah.
I think you'd probably be more over here at this point. Just technically speaking, you can't occupy the same space as someone else.
Oh, yeah.
I was only doing it that because you were climbing on them. Belisarius, that's you.
Okay. Gotta break this thing.
So
Holy
it's-
shit.
So let's see. It's done 18 damage, so you have to deal 17. So he
That's-
got you halfway there.
Do it.
It's possible.
Do it.
This can be done. All right, 20. Cool. Those are both hits.
Okay,
All
cool.
right.
Cool.
All right. First one's a booming blade. Oh shit, that's
There
it.
we go.
Right there. You are a rune carver. How do you shatter this rune?
Just bonk it.
Yeah, I don't know how I would shatter a rune, because it's like
Sure.
painted or carved onto the skull.
You see the glorious magical history of the rune, the languages that it speaks, the thousands and thousands of lifetimes that it's seen, the different galaxies and cosmos, the words of magic. The very
Space in my
language
fantasy? Fuck that! I stuffed it underfoot.
And it dies. It's gone. And the Reaper gasps. If you've never seen a specter of death smile,
Did I
it
do a
is
fuck?
not a
Did I
it
do a
is not
fucky
a
wucky?
pleasant sight. You still have one more attack. What would you like to do? Do you want to do anything?
I wouldn't attack it.
I don't want to attack this lady now. I feel like it's a bad idea. I don't know what else I can do.
Jump down, bro. Don't be a
Ugh.
pussy.
That would hurt my legs. So is she considered an ally now?
She would be considered an ally now. Yes.
Cool. You know what? Ollie's right. I'm gonna fucking take the fall damage.
All right, go for it.
Who cares? That's half my movement right there.
So
3, 6.
look at you rolling your own damage instead of the DM.
Yeah. Is this damage acceptable?
It's fine.
Thank you.
Cole would probably roll lower.
It's true.
I just want to see.
Yep. All right. Yeah. There it is. Okay.
There you go.
All right. He'll feel something snap when he falls, but he's gonna keep going. And
your spleen.
can I throw something with my second
What
attack?
do you want to throw?
I have a javelin. Wait a
Do you have
minute.
any-
Whoa, wait a minute. No, I've got
That
something
is-
even. I've got something better. Never mind. I'm a dragonborn. I just remembered that.
Oh yeah. You gonna breathe on him?
I'm gonna breathe on him.
That doesn't sound better than a javelin.
Well, it's 2d10 damage, so
Oh, okay.
it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
This man made Dragonborn's actually not terrible.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure he's within.
Yeah,
15.
that's close enough.
I have my fancy measuring tools. I will use them. Yes, he's within a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
So if I could get a Constitution save, the save isn't super high. It's 13,
Let's
I
see.
believe, because it's based on my Constitution, which is
Oh, he's
shit.
actually not very good at con saves.
All right, well that's a
Okay.
pass. So I believe he takes half. Yes.
Plus, I still take some damage though.
It shouldn't have thunder damage. So
Your booming bladed breath sounds kind of sick, though.
yes, it kind of does.
Booming breath. So 6 cold damage.
Yes.
Yeah, you see his hands kind of shake a little bit. It's like, I moved down to the south to get away from the cold, you jerk.
You will never be free. That'll be my
Is that
turn.
your turn? You see the Reaper will look down at you, Tark, and will smile and says, "You have done a good thing. You have fought on the side of death. You have not fought against the sight. For that I thank you." And she will leap off the tower. You see it, the roof shatters under her. Tark, you do not lose your balance, but you feel everything shake beneath you as she leaps. Boom! And lands next to Nathaniel.
Oh.
She is not happy.
All right.
She's actually gonna. Yeah, this is fine. She will take her scythe. Okay. You see, she will leap down and look down on Nathaniel, casting a shadow over him as he looks up like, "What do you want?" The scythe raises. It falls down and cleaves him in twain.
Oh shit.
You see, she reaches down and grabs his broken body in a gauntleted fist and raises it up to her face. Nathaniel, you have shattered the wheel of life and death for too long. You have been wanted for crimes both mortal and immaterial. You have been found guilty. And she squeezes, and you see he screams as his body glows with the same black, purple, iridescent light. You see his skin fades away to dust. You see his bones popping through as light emanates from him, glowing like a strobe light. Face eternal damnation. She slams him onto the ground, and he shatters into dust. He is gone.
Oh shit.
Dang.
And you see she turns to you all. Thank you for your assistance, friends. I must now return home. It has been far too long.
Bye.
Bye. She will kind of she'll come over and like help Tark down, like stick a
thank
hand out like an
God.
elevator.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, lass.
You have shown great heart, little one. All of you have. When you die, I will make sure your death is quick and painless.
Thank,
salute.
thank you.
I don't have a soul.
Does that matter?
Whoops.
It means there is no afterlife for me. I will simply meet the beyond of oblivion.
Did you mean
Oh.
to die then?
That is really depressing, and she disappears.
I have so many questions.
At this point, you guys have been at this for quite a while. It is now late in the afternoon. The sun is beginning to set.
My job here is done, but before I do, Bellisaurus,
Yes?
make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck! Never mind.
What were you gonna do?
She pointed a finger at you and she said, "Command, shit yourself."
Unfortunately, Belisarius has perfect control of his sphincter. It's part of the rune carver training.
So, do you guys return to collect your bounty from Galen? From Galen?
Should
Yeah,
we tell Jenkins that his neighbor was evil, or
yeah, it's
Nah.
probably. Just don't tell him about what happened.
we never killed the other demon beast either?
I mean,
That's-
the guards can take care of that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta.
that's easy though.
These guys are a bunch of paladins. It's okay. It'll be fine.
So, where do you guys go?
Down, right?
To Galen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You guys head into town as the sun is setting. You arrive. You enter the barracks. As you do, you see Galen sitting there. It's like, oh, you're back rather fast. What can I do for you?
We're here to collect the bounty.
Oh, did you find evidence of the? Did you find evidence of the beasts?
Yes. And I'll give him the head.
Give him the head. Okay. Of the kobold.
Yes.
That's not the beast we were hunting. That's just a kobold.
Okay. So basically, the kobolds were collecting dirt and animals to give to an old wizard that lived nearby, and then the wizard enslaved the concept of death itself, and was making monsters.
Wait, you mean old man Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Yes.
That man couldn't hurt a fly.
Well, you were wrong about that.
Evidently untrue.
He threw a fireball at me.
Do you have proof of that?
Check his house.
I'm not just gonna go investigate a man just off the word of, forgive me, but
Oh.
an outsider.
Oh, he's dead. You're free to investigate his belongings now.
There was a spirit of death that he had under his thrall.
That-
Oh, also, Mickey is demanding to see Galen again.
Okay. She wants to see the glow up that Galen had.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
There he is, Mickey. There's the boy.
Okay. So Galen looks at you all, the deathly serious looks like, were you telling me you killed an upstanding member of this community?
Not upstanding, but yeah, we killed him.
No, we didn't.
I mean, technically, we didn't kill him. The spirit of death did after we broke his control on it.
Listen,
All right.
Listen, brother. I am a follower of care. I show my symbol. I would not do anything to cause discourse in the order of your village.
Make a persuasion check. I'll say with advantage for naming the wrong god, but I get what you're going for.
I decided I wanted that my subclass list.
Arathis would be the god for this one. Yeah, that's fine. Tyr's also a cool god. Okay. You get the sense he's not gonna arrest you guys on the spot for this. Because of that.
Another follower of order, I suppose. Should lend some credence to your words. Show me this. What you found.
All right.
Uh,
I'll show him the notes and the dirt samples.
Okay.
did you take the journal that you had?
The what?
The journal.
I didn't know we had a journal.
Never mind then.
Okay. You pull out the note from the kobold, and you go for the dirt samples, and they're not there.
Oh, okay.
They're right. You look right where you put them, and they're not there.
Do either of y'all have the dirt samples?
They probably disappeared when he died, question mark.
Why would they? Why would
I don't know, bro.
Well,
I
guess
could've
I just show him the
sworn.
note. And I'll be like, so when we fought those kobolds, they had this note on them, and as you can see right here, when you read it, it says, and it says all the stuff it said, signed by the best wizard. So when we went back to Jenkins, we asked if he knew any wizards. He told us about Nathaniel, and we went over to Nathaniel, and we started asking him about if he knew anything, and he did. Yes, he did. He's been stealing dirt from Jenkins, and he's hired he hired those kobolds to steal his livestock so he could experiment on them and turn them into these beasts that are bothering you.
I don't understand why you'd want to steal dirt, but
Oh, there's
would-
chemicals in it that made explosives.
that sounds insane. But I suppose that would fill in some gaps as to where these beasts came from in the first place. I should go check his house. Will you come with me?
No.
I will.
I should
will.
rephrase. I should rephrase. You're coming with me. I appreciate your honesty, sister, but this is still an act. This is now a potential murder investigation. You are the prime suspects.
I mean, it's not really much to suspect. I fully admit I killed that guy.
We need to measure guilt, as is the way of order. Surely you understand.
Okay.
He will call a small regiment of guards to come with him. And he will ask you all to escort him as he travels back to Nathaniel's house. You all travel back there, and as you walk up, you see Gallon just kind of stops, sighs, and pinches the bridge of his nose. Right. He just kind of smiles. He claps you on the shoulder. Gurgleback says,
My shoulder falls off.
he's like, right, I get it.
Wet slapping noise.
I get it. I get it. This was he just kind of smiles. It's been a rough time. I needed that. Thank you. You have a nice day. And he and all the guards turn and walk away. And you look back up to the house and you see Nathaniel sitting there in the gazebo, smiling and waving at you.
Okay.
What?
You see the sun now kind of late morning-ish shining down. He just smiles at you.
Late morning. We were in the afternoon. Hmm.
Can I make an
Believe
Arcana
anything?
check?
Make
to
an
figure-
Arcana check.
That's what's going on here. 14.
I'll say you can have advantage on this.
Okay, I'll just roll again. 14.
Okay, that's close enough. Tark, you shared the knowledge that you found in the tower within, right?
Wait, which one? I think I did.
Just in general.
Yeah, in general, yes, I did.
You recall Tark mentioned seeing some of the spells that he was studying. A lot of things like polymorph and abjuration, memory modification. And you start piecing together. Everyone in this town thinks he's so swell. You left his fight at late evening, and now it's late morning or early evening. Now it's late morning. And you look, and all those injuries that you suffered, the burns from the fireball, the damage from the scythe. You guys are fine.
Taking a long rest?
No. You got a short rest after fighting the kobolds. And that is the state that you're in right now. You start piecing together, Belisarius, some of the things that are going on. Some of the experiments he's been doing. That fight never happened. You see, as Galen walks away, every time someone walks up to this house, they turn and walk away. He turned you away as soon as you got here and played the memory in your mind of the fight.
I am so fucking confused.
There isn't much we can do about him if he's immediately gonna mind fuck us.
I think I suspect this fellow is a bit outside of our expertise.
Can I see if there's like some sort of lines on the floor that like are the trigger point of the mind spell?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
I'm stuck at that.
Nothing you see off the top of your head, no.
But if I add guidance to it,
I think there's like I think you do see a faint outline of like a protective ward around this house.
all right, guys, I have a plan.
Okay.
If I start zoning out, pull me out.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch the line and cast this spell magic.
I'm gonna ask you to make a spellcasting check for that. So just make a wisdom check.
A raw wisdom check.
Yeah. The magic dissipates. You see the line that you had touched dissolves and fizzles. And as it does, you see Galen and his men as they're walking away, they stop, they turn. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And Nathaniel looks afraid. Oh. I suppose you didn't like my little trick earlier, did you?
Kick his ass!
And that's where we'll call the session.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not getting away a second time.
Wait, so what happened
so that-
after magic got dispelled?
The modify memory spell on the town fell, and everyone remembered that he's
Oh, that
actually a
he's-
bad person.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
I was not
He's-
picking that up. Now I see it though. Why everyone thought
I-
he was good.
Yes, he has been messing with the town's memory this entire time.
Okay.
He is crazy. For no other reason
He's-
than he is insane.
Yes, he is crazy. All right.
But presumably, the freeing of the Death Giant still happens because the three of you put up a good fight. Now you have a group of paladins helping you out. He's not long for this world.
Mhm.
Whether you decide to kill him or arrest him, it's gonna happen.
It's up to the captain, I suppose.
I feel like it's up to the deaf lady if we free her again.
Oh, true.
We'll say the fight plays out more or less the same. The Death Lady gets free and it's like, I feel like this happened before, and then she disappears.
Alright.
But yeah,
I almost didn't pick up the spell magic. I single-handedly saved this.
Honestly.
that
Great.
did save a lot of complications.
I mean, what was the other solution?
I mean, it was gonna just be like if you investigate more, then you could. Because Mark made a joke like you kind of speed ran this, which I was totally fine with because it's starting to run a little bit long anyway. But it's gonna be like, if you kept investigating, looking into the animals and stuff, then you start getting more hints of like, okay, here's ways to break the magic and stuff and all that. But you kind of raw dogged it, and I respect that. So I'm sorry if it kind of came out of nowhere, but that's also I am kind of happy with how it went because that was really funny. Like, just ignore the quest and go straight for the bad guy. I honestly genuinely respect it.
There's no point in dealing with symptoms. We deal with the source.
Mhm.
Well, the symptoms are still there too,
That'll
but
be
that's
fine.
I think, like you guys said, the paladins can deal with those.
yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and show what the other monsters were.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no. No, I won't. I'm gonna use them. I'll use them in my actual game. No,
Oh.
no spoilers.
It's got flashbang by British food.
Ugh. Little bit of mayo.
Ew.
I don't like what this is starting.
Oh Jesus. Oh, I just noticed. Hi, I didn't. Hello, Corin. I didn't realize we had another person watching. Hello. I'm glad you enjoyed Galley.
Streaming it on Twitch, right, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got I don't know if you've met Flint Reese, but he's one of our buds who always likes watching D&D stuff. And Mickey, being wherever she is right now, also wanted to watch. So
Yeah, I just couldn't find it. I only know Coco, the British one. I think that's what Mickey was telling me.
nice.
The British
Like,
one.
they're the only Twitch one channel I've been able to find.
The British one.
British.
Yeah, so Gallon was so in a couple my last campaign, the very first session they fought a group of Mark, Mickey, and Ollie fought a group of bandits and decided to spare one who they convinced to help him out, and I decided on the spot that guy's name was Gallon, and he ended up becoming a total bro and just kind of became a recurring character throughout that campaign.
Nice.
So the idea is like, oh, now it's a few years later and he's no longer a criminal, he's a fully fledged knight.
Yeah, sweet.
He's just vibing.
An alien's fucking dead.
Shanks bleeding out in a
Huh.
gutter. That actually happened to him.
Off screen, to be clear.
Hey, it's gonna happen eventually. Cole could DM the moment it happens, and our party witnesses.
That's true.
Oh god, an Elion murder mystery.
There's a one-shot idea.
That'd be another example of characters having to deal with the tragic death of an Ollie character. Oh god.
It's tradition at this point.
I don't want it to be tradition. Alright. Well, Reese, thank you so much for joining us. I know this is probably kind of chaotic, but I hope you got some enjoyment out of this.
I can't imagine the Pokemon game is any better in terms of chaos.
In terms of chaos.
Oh, it is
Oh,
very,
I'm sure.
chaotic,
I'm sure.
Honestly, this is pretty reserved
I was
in
gonna say-
comparison.
I don't think I can compete with in terms of chaos with a boop game that features Mickey and Beats.
Yeah, it's,
I don't think I could compete. But yeah. I don't know how much of a feel you got for Rune Carver, Mark, but
probably not enough.
I tried to throw spellcast at you. You kept running away from them.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, kind of felt like you didn't have a subclass because it never came up.
It did come up once, like near the end. My damage resistance thing.
Yeah.
Which at that point, I'm pretty sure Cole was just throwing me a bone to actually use features.
That was always the intent. Was the giant was always going to do spell attacks.
Ah, wonderful.
That was always intended. Yeah.
Can you believe that cleric subclass I was using gets heavy armor as well as in the subclass?
I can't believe that's fucking official. This feels like a homebrew someone posts on Reddit, and all the comments are like, "Hey, this is a little overtuned."
I mean, it's worse than the one from my bird, the peace one. Peace one is a lot stronger.
Oh, Peace one isn't. Cleric has like what 3 insane subclasses at least.
Really should just be clerics of the coast.
Peace,
honestly.
Twilight, or Peace, Order, and Twilight. Yeah.
If you open the guide of cleric in our RPG bot, he just says in the peace one, ban this subclass. I'm not joking.
I mean, I think I don't know. Yes, but also it seems like it's fun to have in the party. Okay, yeah, because I had I played with one and DM'd for one, so
Hmm.
it's definitely broken. But
Oh.
it's broken in a supportive way, which
Oh,
is
bye, Mickey.
Bye,
Bye.
Mickey.
Bye.
But giving a rogue another attack is kind of nuts for a level 3 feature.
That is fair,
I
yeah.
mean, technically,
It's
fighters can do
it's-
it too, so.
It's from but fighter is bad.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
like
Night,
No,
night, Mickey.
fair, fair.
the whole
Have fun at the fair. Love you.
no, like the whole thing is that I'm casting a supported spell and I just get that as a bonus.
It's kind of nuts.
If
And
only now,
order-
the next one shot I run, I was going to play a Twilight Cleric just to complete the trifecta.
Order is from Tasha's, so makes and peace is from
yeah.
Tasha's, so
Oh,
Tasha
shit,
just
yeah.
doesn't know how to cook.
I'd say Tasha's just cooked too much.
Yeah.
Twilight is also from Tasha.
Are you fucking serious?
What is?
A Twilight.
Twilight.
It is. Oh my god.
Is it?
Yes.
Tasha's has 3 cleric subclasses?
For some reason.
If Hexblade is from Tasha's, that book's just cursed.
It's not. That's
Oh,
that's
it-
a-
okay. There we go.
That was like the most busted thing in that book, and it's like, God. Everything in that one was like kind of balanced. I don't know what they were doing.
It's not. You just have to rearrange some things and it becomes less bad.
Like, Cleric is fucking nuts, but it's so dependent on party comp
Mm-hmm.
that I don't think I would want to play this in like actual campaign.
Yeah. It's understandable.
I
Well,
can't imagine picking Forge Cleric when when there's peace and order right there though.
Yeah. I mean, Forge isn't even like a bad one, but like, man, the power imbalance is pretty big. Just because Order and Peace just scale way better.
Order directly scales with your rogue's sneak damage, I guess.
I mean,
Yeah, that was-
even if you don't have a rogue, if you got like a marshal with a fancy magic item, like that goes a long way.
It needs to be a marshal that hits once very hard,
Mm-hmm.
so not monk.
Hey, on that note, Reese was doing work with his rogue.
Yeah, it's the famed first timer's luck.
He rolled 2 crits in your first round. That was insane.
That was pretty cool.
Well, thank you guys for helping me test this out.
Yeah.
May need some more testing at some point to actually make Mark fight casters, but that's okay.
I refuse.
Come on, man. Come on.
We might need a less situational subclass to test a Rune Knight with.
It's worth cooking a little more with it, I think.
I'm just laughing at this source for this cleric in D&D.
Where?
Wicked does.
Jesus.
Seriously?
I love that.
Oh, it's something Mike Morrow's posted on Twitter. I think that's a game designer.
Mike Merles. That name sounds familiar. Who is that?
It's kind of weird that, like...
Oh, it's Eberron Ryder.
Oh.
Oh.
So he just released this on Twitter for funsies.
Oh, it's that guy. I've seen it before.
No, I'm trying to judge if it's good.
I'm assuming it's like a
It-
face cleric.
It's incredibly good. Holy shit!
Oh god.
Well,
that's
I don't. It's not an official subclass. It sounds like he just did it for a meme.
This is the level 1 feature.
reaction. Holy shit! That's really busted!
God. All right. Well, the session is officially over. If anyone needs to get going, thank you guys for coming in to help out.
Thanks for having.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks for playing with us,
jeez.
Reese.
Yeah, yeah.
me.
Alright, I'm gonna The stream.